Hey, this is Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio, and this is another classic episode of RPPR After Hours. This is a special two-part episode about a very unique post-apocalyptic RPG called deadEarth. It features an absolutely massive random mutation table and a lot of other quirky rules. We had a lot of fun rolling up very random mutants in this game, including the Omniboot. What is the Omniboot? Well, you have to listen to find out. We, in fact, recorded the second part of the episode with Caleb to discuss deadEarth and one of the most insane movies we ever made that we saw that time called Roar. Roar is a movie shot with real lions and tigers, and a lot of people get mauled in the movie. No one died, so, and the actors chose to do this. In fact, they financed this own movie. It's a lot. You'll have to listen to it to find out. In RPPR news, there's a clip of our latest episode of After Hours on YouTube. Learn about the demo adventure for Crimin, the weirdest superhero RPG. The demo is called Bloodbath in Universe 5, and there's a lot of rules for radiation poisoning in it for some reason. If you join the RPPR Patreon, you'll get access to over a decade of bonus podcasts, full RPG scenarios, original RPG maps, and artwork, and a lot more. I run games every month for patrons, and we have a great community on our Discord server. But enough about that. Prepare for the Omniboob.
Hey, this is Ross Payton, Role Playing Public Radio with this RPPR After Hours. This is our part one of deadEarth and Roar.
We're speaking to you from St. Louis.
Yes, we're about to see
the first part, yes. So.
We're going to see Welcome to Night Vale live in a few hours. But before then, I thought I would get us to talk about deadEarth, which is the role-playing game we're going to be talking about in After Hours. And deadEarth is a post-apocalyptic role-playing game. Super realistic, guys.
Well, I have a question before we really start. How dead is the Earth? Is it just slightly post-mortem, or the sterilized, mummified corpse of the Earth that's been bleached in the sun for years on end?
You all have radiation manipulation mutations. So it's very radioactive. And these give you things like eidetic memory.
And not just, multiple forms of cancer like it normally will.
No, of course not. Although your head can explode as a result of this.
Oh, so it just gives you Cronenbergism.
But yes, so first off, there's a little epigraph at the beginning. We're going to focus on character creation in this part. I printed out spare character sheets. I've already gone through the process myself. So Tom and Aaron will go through the process.
Oh, the process.
So let's see here. First off, there's an epigraph from Ernest Hemingway. The world breaks everyone, and afterward many are strong at the broken places. But those it cannot break, it kills. It kills the very good and the very gentle and the very brave impartially. If you are none of these, you can be sure that it will kill you, but there will be no special hurry. So, and then the game actually begins. The character creation is the single most important event in your character's life. Be careful. You need to If you create a character you don't like, you may simply throw it away and create a new one. However, you may not create more than 3 characters. If you throw away your first 2 characters, you must keep the third. Remember, the part of roleplay, perhaps the best part is dealing with less than favorable situations. So, keep that in mind.
So it's actually possible for our characters to just die and we have to start over from...
I just told you that there was a mutation. There's a mutation that could cause your head to explode.
Yes. I figured just another one would pop up in its place because, weird radiation. No. My immersion's gone. Fuck this.
Okay, well, all right. So first off, your moves, it's your speed at which you can travel and perform, and how many actions you get per round is 2d6. So each of you gets 2d6 moves up at the top left. So you could. I have some d6s. You could roll those.
Oh, yeah. So let's see what I get.
Aaron has 8. Tom.
6.
All right. Resiliency is your character's physical toughness or ability to shrug off damage. Think of it as natural armor. Like a boxer that is punished but has still strength to come back in the 10th round. To calculate that, it's a d6 plus 3.
Oh. D6 plus 3.
So. Yeah, so what's not the same? Jeez, Tom.
Okay, go on.
Here, you take that one.
7.
Okay. And your strength starts at 0.
Oh, God.
Which means you can only carry 30 pounds.
All right. So,
anyone with a strength of 3 is comparable to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anything above a 3 is considered superhuman. So,
oh God, if we could just do that whole thing with the radiation. It's not a tumor.
Yes. So what's your resiliency, John?
9.
9. Ooh. Rolled very well. All right, so next is age and ages. You have to figure out how old your character is.
Okay.
So it's rolling. Your character only acceptable range is between a 16 and a 60 on a percentile, because your percent roll is actually how old you are.
Okay.
But if you get a different roll, you get you get to re-roll, you get to add things. So keep that in mind. So Aaron, you get to roll first.
Oh. See how this goes. Oh, and it is the truly random dice, so...
Of course. Only the best for Dead Earth.
Motherfucker.
All right, that's 62.
62. Roll twice more and choose between your rolls.
Oh, twice more. Okay.
Lots of rolling.
This is going to be fun. All right. First one is 61.
Okay. This is going to be a lot of fucking rolling.
I'll try not to do that. And the next one's 77.
77. Roll again and add 100 skill points.
Roll. Wow.
So plus 100 skill points.
Plus 100.
Plus 100 skill. Just put it. Yeah, there's no room for it. You just have to make a note. The skill point system is another special brand of hell.
Oh my god. You said special brand of hell?
Yeah, no, I will explain why in a second.
Oh man. All right, so one more roll. And that is 18.
18. You are 18 years old. You have 150 plus D6 times 10 skill points.
150 times D6.
No, 150 plus 1D6 times 10.
1D6, okay.
So roll D6. 2. All right, you have 270 skill points, which is terrible.
That's adding in what I had. So
yeah, you had you got a bonus of 100, and you had 150. So 250 plus 20, you have 270.
Okay.
All right, Tom, it's up to you. Oh, and you also have D6 radiation manipulations.
Oh, so D6.
Yes, just roll D6. Oh. This is for the 2.
2.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh well.
Older people have more mutations.
54.
54. You're 54 years old. You have -7 to your moves. Let's see. You have -3 to your strength. You have 1,130 plus D6 times 10 skill points.
1,130 times plus what?
Roll D6.
Okay.
I guess experience gives more skills.
So you have 1,190 skill points.
1,190?
Yes.
Okay.
-5 resiliency. And you have 46 mutations, or radiation manipulations.
4d6 mutations?
Yes.
1, 4, 7, 10.
You have 10 radiation manipulations. You have to roll 10 times on the radiation chart. So...
Maybe I pulled off lucky on that one.
But don't forget, you have -7 moves, -3.
So my moves is a -1.
Yes. You're very slow.
You're slow, but you hit it like a truck.
Yeah. You can barely move.
My strength is what?
-3. So it's -3 because you started at 0.
And resilience was?
-5.
Jesus.
This is a super realistic game, Tom. This is how it works in reality. Anyways, your height is 48 plus 66 inches. I'll get some more.
Yeah, we need D8 because
no, D6.
D6. Oh, D6 stuff.
Yeah, there's only D6s and percentiles in this. So 3, 4,
46.
Let's see here. 66. 48 plus 66 inches. So roll 66.
All right, so 12, 18,
yep.
And 21.
21 plus 48. That's your height in inches.
Okay.
Same thing for you.
You said 21 plus 48?
Yes, 41 plus 28. So 69 inches?
Yeah.
So think 5'9".
Yeah.
10, 28 plus 48.
All right, so add that up. Okay, so because it auto-rotates, I have to actually put this on the side. All right, so your height, first off, your weight, which actually, the reason why this matters is because this will determine what your strength bonus is, if any.
I'm 6'3".
Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to.
Why can't I hold all my dice?
Yes, why can't I hold it? As you can tell, this is a really well put together and very realistic game. Let's see. Here it is with the chart. All right, so roll 5d6, and this will determine what your weight is.
17.
17. Your weight is height times 2 in pounds. So number of inches times 2 in pounds.
So you had 48, right?
48 plus 28, right?
Plus one.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
Okay.
All right.
You might want to get your little phone calculator out for that.
I already done that.
Okay. No, for the multiply.
25.
25. Your weight equals your height times 4.
What was that again? Sorry, what was that again?
Your weight is equal to your height times 2. So your height, how many inches was it?
I got it.
Okay.
So 75 times 2.
So you're 75 inches tall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 75 inches times 2. Yeah, you weigh 150 pounds. All right, so the height modifier, which is right here. All right, so you would weigh between... So you're 150 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
And you're 75 inches?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so cross-referencing this chart, let's see, you have plus 2, Tom has plus 2 moves, minus 1 strength, and minus 1 resiliency.
Jesus.
All right, Aaron.
Sorry, do it one more time.
Plus 2 moves, minus 1 strength, and minus 1 resiliency.
Okay, 156 pounds.
You're 156 pounds. All right. You're both weighing pretty similar to each other. 156 pounds. All right, and what's your height?
5'9".
Or 69 inches? Okay, yeah. So you have plus 2 moves and minus 1 resilience, or minus 1 strength.
And 1 strength.
So your maximum carrying weight equals, let's see, what's your total strength now?
Minus 4.
Minus 4. You cannot carry anything. You can carry, the minimum maximum carrying weight is 30 plus strength times 10 pounds. So negative 40 plus 30 equals negative 10. So you can carry negative 10 pounds.
Guys, you're like old weird Harold.
What about you? What's your strength?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So you can carry 20 pounds.
Eh.
I almost already want to throw this guy out.
But that's the thing. You can spend skill points to raise your strength. There's a weight training skill that lets you add your strength.
Really?
Yes. Like Rifts.
Jesus.
You love Rifts.
Caleb will not tolerate this. You know this.
All right. Actually, here's the next thing. You get player's choice. You can. There's 3 options you have. 1, you can roll a d6 and add or subtract from 1 item in the following age, height, initiative, maximum carrying weight, moves, resiliency, shielding, or weight. 2, add a 2d6 multiplied by 10, add that number of skill points. Or 3, you can purchase rolls on the radiation table at 10 skill points per roll. So you could have over 100 rolls on the radiation.
I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah. So you could add, you could actually add moves, so you could move around more quickly. Add d6 moves to your character, which is your speed.
Yes, okay, what?
Or resiliency.
This is spending skill points?
No, this is an option. You get 1 little bonus.
Okay, do those other guys, please.
Roll a d6 and add or subtract from 1 item on the following list of attributes: age, height, initiative, maximum carrying weight, moves, resiliency, shielding, or weight. Option 2, 2d6 times 10 bonus skill points. Or 3, gain more rolls on the radiation table.
I'll do this more skill points.
Okay, 2d6 times 10.
You already have a glut of skill
I already got
points.
an idea for what it's going to go on.
Okay. Aaron, what about you?
I'll roll to see if I can add or subtract from...
Ooh.
Okay,
Wait,
you get a d6 and you get 10.
it's times what?
Times 10. 2d6 times 10.
Or actually...
So I got an additional 110.
All right.
Actually, I take that back. I'm going to do it with skill points, because if I can aid weight training on there, that would probably
1,300.
correct it.
I have
So,
1,300 skill points.
Okay.
you said it was 2d6 times...
10.
Okay. So, 100.
Okay. All right. So the goal of the game, by the way, is to get renown. You start at 0 and you can get up to 25. You may gain renown from radiation manipulation. The game master assign it based on completing the legendary tasks. If your clan is selected as Clan of the Month on the deadEarth website, each of your clan members is entitled to 1 point of renown. And if you get to become a 25 renown character, you can send your character, or you could have, to their website, and they would have put you in the canon of the game. But, isn't that exciting, Eric?
But that's not a thing now.
Could
Is
be.
it?
Even though, by the way, you also start with 3d6 times 100 standard units of money. They're called standards with a $sign instead of an S.
Oh, that's pretty.
And-
6 times 3, 6 times 10.
100.
100. Okay.
And isn't it nice to know in the post-apocalyptic world there is a standard, universally accepted current?
I'm assuming it's bottle caps. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so the thing about skills, by the way, is you. One thing is you have natural abilities and inabilities, which will give you, if you have a natural ability, you basically can re-roll like ones. Like the way it works is actually it's rolling a pool of d6s and you're trying to get a 15 for an average. So you have everything at 2d6. All 100 skills are at 2d6, or at least the ones that you don't have the prerequisites for. That's basically untrained.
Yeah.
You have to spend skill points to raise it up. It's at the bottom of your little character sheet, but I'll explain it. Like from 2d6 to 3d6 is 10. From 3d6 to 4d6 is 20. Or you could spend 30, blah, blah, blah. So you can see down the right, in the bottom right, how many skill points it costs to raise a skill up.
Okay.
So you need 46 would be like you can do an average thing half the time. Or yeah, something like that. Or actually, no, you need 5d6 to do that. But anyways, natural abilities give you, if you can reroll ones on those rolls, if you have a natural ability in a given skill. An inability means you're worse at it. So the way you figure this out is you roll 2d6. For every natural 12, you get a natural ability in it. So you put a little plus sign by it. And for every one that you have a negative to, you get a natural 2, you have a negative, you have a natural inability on it. So you have to do that with all 100 skills. So we'll skip that part for now. I used a random number generator to calculate that and a spreadsheet.
I would like to point out, had you not said that before, and had Caleb been here, the table would be over your head. The TV would be over your head. There would be nothing but raging, and Caleb finding whatever form of a minibar he was to drain the alcohol. I might have been there too.
So for the character I made, Bubbles, I used the spreadsheet and the thing to just go over it. So he has a natural inability at first aid forensics, Jimmy Lock, and medic, but he has a natural ability at weapon skill handgun paired. So he was John Woo, but terrible at medicine and breaking open locks.
Look, considering he may have been Michael Jackson's monkey, that doesn't seem surprising.
Yes. So you can spend weight training. If you get it up to a 46, you get +2 strength. We can do skill. Do you want to do skills or do you want to do radiation?
Radiation, obviously. We can probably do skills off.
Okay, the radiation is, there's about a couple of pages explaining it. But it's like, oh, here's all these effects. But suddenly you gain powers from them. All right, so it's a D1000 table. So where are those?
Let me see, actually, if I have my...
there's also... I had the white die up here for a second.
Which one?
A white D10.
Oh.
I put it back.
But
so
let me...
Here's how we'll do it. The white will be the hundreds, and then the clear gray one will be the tens, and the clear, or with a... so like...
Yeah,
hundreds, tens, ones. So
I got
yeah. All right. So you... why doesn't Air go first? Because he only has 2. Or do you want to use a random number generator?
That's okay.
All right.
Nope. That's a noise from my phone. Please ignore it.
Yeah, okay.
So, but all right, let's see. So the white will be the hundreds, and then, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 988.
Ooh, high roller. All right, 983?
No, 988.
988, sorry.
That's okay.
988. Imposter. Remove all non-permanent radiations from your list. Gain all radiations from the next player you come into contact with. Be Tom.
Oh my god, I'm going to absorb all of this.
Well, you get another one. So that only removed all non-permanent radiations from your list.
I'm kidding, yes.
So you're going to get everything Tom gets, too.
Oh my god.
But you get to roll one more time.
Oh, this suck.
It's 10.
Alright, so 545.
545. I'm flipping through a PDF, which takes a little while. 504.
Well, again,
Sorry, what was it?
545.
545. All right. Persistence. If at first you don't succeed, try again. If you fail the first time you try a skill, try it again with a +1 modifier to your roll. Oh, well, that's nice. You're a persistent imposter.
All right.
Yeah.
I have 10.
Yes, let's see if
And
you
he
can...
gets all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This is gonna suck.
Yep.
If you get the head explosion...
215.
215. All right. Oh, wow, the art in here is so great.
Yeah.
Is it raccoon with a pocket watch?
No, it's not
even
awesome
that
like
bad.
that.
It's like really bad Photoshop.
Well, again, this was what... I'm looking at this 94 to 2000.
215?
Mm-hmm.
Core dump. Each day you are unable to recall the events of the previous day, but can remember everything that happened 2 days ago.
Oh god, this is going to be a charge of the Light Brigade. You said cordon?
Core dump.
Core dump.
Ready for another one?
Yeah, no, we're only 10% done.
This is going to suck.
440.
440. 440. Let's see here.
Gonna be Groundhog's Day every day.
Brawn of the bear. Add 18 inches to your height and double your weight. Adjust your attributes accordingly. In addition, add 2 to your strength and subtract 3 to move. Holy shit, you double your weight, so you're 300 pounds now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's not bad, actually.
Okay, what was all of that again?
Add 18 inches to your height.
Okay, hold on. That's 1.5 feet.
Yes.
I am 7'9".
7'9".
And
Double your weight.
So that.
Okay.
And on the attributes.
Add +2 to your strength.
So I'm at
-2.
Mm-hmm.
And subtract 3 moves. We'll do, if you survive, we'll recalculate it, your attribute bonuses. So,
I'm 6'9", and let's see,
280 something.
no, I was 156.
Oh,
so
312, I think.
312, yeah.
Subtract 3. All right. So, what's your next number?
66.
066.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting. Low roller. Let's see here. 35. Amphibious hybrid. Your genetic structure has permanently changed to include mutations found in amphibians. Add 1d6 cross mutations with amphibians of your choice and make them all permanent. This is a good point. There are no rules for cross mutations.
So I'd have to pick some stuff.
You just have to make stuff up.
Oh, yeah, let's see how many.
Yeah. Let's see how many.
My god.
4.
4.
You have 4 amphibious hybrids.
I'll choose those.
All right.
Yeah, we're all deep ones together.
All right, so that's 3.
938.
938. Let's see here.
I'm writing the numbers I roll too. So.
Yeah, probably a good idea. 938. Partial genetic reconstruction. Roll a d6. On a roll a d6. On a 3-4, re-roll your resiliency. So roll d6 and add 3, and that's your new resiliency. 8. Okay. So it's 1 lower than it was before.
Mine went up.
Yeah. I think you should re-roll anyway.
Well, I was gaining what he has. So, or if you want me to, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So shit. That's 4.
All right. So partial genetic reconstruction. Good job. All right. Let's go again.
Oops.
Here, why don't you roll it on the table?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
626.
626. All right. 626. 626. Let's see here. 626. Here we go. Divine intervention. If you are about to receive a mortal wound, roll percentiles. There is a 40% chance that all damage to you is reduced to 0 from that source.
Radiation does that.
Radiation does this.
God,
How many
did radiation just become a sentient being?
Hey, Ross, we're 50% done.
50%.
Oh my god.
This is a...
No, I mean, you can. This is amazing.
Yeah. 779.
779. 779. Right of heredity. Living in your father's shadow has turned out to be a good thing. Roll 2d6 to determine the renown of one of your relatives.
2d6.
Yes.
2, 6.
If you make a successful troubadour roll against average 15 odds, you may invoke the name of your influential relative and add the renown to your roll. This can be done once per day, and you may add your renown to the same roll.
Radiation does that.
Right of heredity.
And 2 and 4 on mine.
2 and 4, so 6. That's
6.
the
6.
renown of your relative. So once per day, you can add their renown to a roll of yours.
Oh my god.
So he was around me, and he absorbed my mutation, and he got a relative.
You he's coasting off your fate. It's the same relative.
That is
398.
398.
Let's take a look. This should be I should just create some sort of web thing. That could be another RPPR project. Just
Keep the web.
random bullshit mutation game material. Reversible. All permanent radiations you have or gain become binary except reversible. I don't know what that means.
What?
I think it means you get. I just write reversible.
Well, what if it's binary? It's mean you can shut it on and off, or
I guess there's some that say affect cumulative, affect binary, affect permanent. Yeah, I don't know.
Next.
Yeah, not a good one.
468.
468. Okay, that's pretty close. Here it is. Oh, this is just the dice are singing to you, Tom. Murder is the game. The only way to define you is evil. You not only like killing, but you make a game of it. The members in your group, the people in the town you just came across, even the birds singing in that tree over there, no one is safe. You will always make sure that your victims know what is coming. You may even torture them before you kill them, and you will definitely keep your actions as secret from everyone as possible. After all, they don't know. What they don't know can't kill you.
God damn it, why did I have to start mimicking you?
You love me.
Now I'm hoping for the head explosion now.
Next up, 975.
975.
Come on, scanners, Betamax.
Oh god, that'd be great if it's the last one. After you roll
All that
these.
man.
Start over again.
We just rip up the sheets. Fuck it, we're done.
Oh, I printed more out.
No.
Mask. No, wait, sorry, that's 974. 975. Telescopic sight. You can see detail at 1 mile, provided there are no obstructions in your line of sight. You must beat an average resolve roll once per day to filter out extraneous images and keep sane. If you fail, add 1 insane and suicidal to your list of radiations. God. So every day you have to roll to not become suicidal and insane.
Why are we just becoming the Wastelands version of the Vertigo Killer?
501.
501. In fact, you should definitely have to make 1 resolve check to see. In fact, I'm going to say you'd have to have failed at least once. So we'll add insane and suicidal. See what those do. Let's see here. Elementary deductions. Add 2d6 to investigate.
Radway's Hannibal. This is what it is.
Radway's Sherlock.
2d6?
Yes. So it's a 4d6 right now. Because all your skills start at 2d6.
Sure.
All right, do you have any more?
That's it.
That's it? All right, let me look up what number. Let's see here. Forgot what.
Also, I need to pick 4 amphibian mutations that they don't list.
No, yeah, they don't have monsters listed either or anything like that, so you just have to make up.
Okay.
Wait. 891 suicidal. Let's take a look at that. Because you might just kill yourself before that because, your telescopic sight is driving you mad. Suicidal. The pain of your life is too much to bear. Once a day, roll d6 on a 1. You will attempt to kill yourself. However, many suicides are unsuccessful. Roll another d6. If you roll an even number, you will fail in your attempt and gain depression.
The fuck game. The fuck.
So once per day, you have to roll, and then insane. Let's take a look at that. That's 111. Let's see here. 111.
Now, that could
The normal rules of society, mortality simply do not apply to you. Good versus evil, courtesy versus impolite is all the same to you. That's it. So you're insane suicide. So every day you have to make basically a wills check to not become suicidal. If you fail that and become suicidal, you have to roll a d6. On a 1, you will attempt suicide. And if you roll an even, you just become depressed, which is 340. And let's see if that will incapacitate your character. I mean, the murder is the game to you anyway. You and your famous murder hobo.
I just really don't see how this would have honestly caught on anyway because of... Well, I'm sorry. Making half an hour to make your character only for them to off themselves.
Yeah. Depression. Roll 10d6. That many days, if you have not gained 1 renown and brought meaning to your life, gain lost hope. 569. This is like a choose your own adventure thing with mental health.
God. Especially with part of the spectrum you're on. No.
Lost hope. Dead Earth is broken. You have no desire to make your life worthwhile. You gain no skill points for performing skills. Oh yeah, by the way, every time you try a skill, you gain a skill point. Just period. So...
Okay, well actually, I can see that. So that you gain a little bit of experience. That makes
because
sense.
it's realistic.
Oh, that's a little more.
That's why at 54, he has 1,300 skill points, and at 18, you only have 270.
No, I can see that.
Because he's tried skills 1,000 times more than
I told you not to hang out around me, young whippersnapper.
So a lot of skills have prerequisites.
So are we going to do the preliminary rolls to see if we do commit suicide? Because
well, I mean that would be in the game. Yeah, go for it.
That's one.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you have to make a resolve check first to become suicidal.
Oh, resolve. What's the resolve? Well,
it's 2d6 normally, unless 2d6. You put skill points into it.
I'm not. That's the beginning of the character.
So you can't fail. So you can't succeed because it's a 15. You can't roll a 15 on a 2d6.
Nope.
So what is the story? Have you named your characters?
No.
Okay. You want to, you can spend your skill points. You can put all your... Oh, wait. First we have to figure out your new weight and height because you're fucking giant monster bear man now.
Frog.
I don't like this guy anyway.
You are Bear Frog. That's true. There is... Let's see here. All right. So, Tom, how many... inches tall are you?
81.
81. All right, and you are 300 pounds. You have...
Sorry.
Jeez, Tom. Hell of a guy.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, you have +1 move, +2 strength, and +2 resiliency now. If I'm reading this right.
All right, my strength is now 0.
Yeah.
It's back to 0.
You can carry 30 pounds.
And what are the others again?
+1 moves and +2 resiliency. I think I'm misreading.
I shouldn't be doing this in pen.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's not going to matter.
Aaron, I think you're in the same category.
Yeah, 81. So.
81 inches and around 300 pounds. So yeah, +1 moves, +2.
I'd just like to point out that just a little while ago, I was at -4 strength.
Yeah, and now you're up. Yeah.
And what's the strength now?
Plus.
Mine's at 0 now.
Yeah. Well, he rolled slightly differently before. Or no, I think it was pretty much the same.
Yeah, I kind of modified it. It kind of balanced out. So, but
yeah.
God damn.
So you could spend weight training, advanced skill, add 1 to strength per even skill level, 46 to 66. So, for example, Tom, so you could get to, by spending 630 skill points, 4, 6, 8, you could, 630 skill points. You could raise your weight training to 8d6 and gain +3 strength.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Oh, of course. You're 54 years young, and you're a monster with a famous cousin who's part amphibian.
Actually, I have 4. I'm large.
With telescopic sight,
and you're both secret serial killers, so.
And you're both. And so are you.
I know, that's where the both of us did. Can I already tell you I hate this? I hate this.
Do you want to try again, Aaron? Make a better character? You have 2 more tries. This is only your first character. So, yeah, you could raise that.
So my strength is now 3.
Yes, so you are Arnold Schwarzenegger strong. You inflict that plus damage on melee attacks when most characters will have like 4 hit points in their throat or something like that. So characters have very few hit points overall.
Oh, good. So they die easy.
Yeah, they die easy. They take this process because that's how it's realistic. Because that's how this game works. It's realism.
Yeah. Again, I could see why this game survived to 2000 and then just disappeared into the net. Where did you find this anyway?
There have been reviews of it online. Like people have, there's that webpage I sent you. People make characters from it. Like a headless butler guy who
Headless butler.
Yes, no, I mean that's how it works. Well, perhaps we should make a third character for Caleb. So we can figure out what his backstory.
He
is.
would kill us if he didn't get to make his own.
Oh well, I think he would spare. I think he would appreciate it because we haven't gotten into the game mechanics either.
That might be the discussion,
or the backstory of the game.
That might be a discussion for Thursday when we get
Aaron,
together.
Considering your character did get kind of screwed because he's basically Tom's character, let's make one more character for you.
Okay.
So you can be your own man.
All right. The last one.
Ross, he looked too much like me, so I killed him.
You ate him.
And then you killed yourself because the telescopic sight was...
No, that's it. One time I went suicidal, but I killed him.
Okay.
Because he was basically me.
And they gave you a renown point, so that saved it for a while.
And I ate him afterwards.
Cannibalism one of it, but I mean...
I'm just saying it.
Okay.
I just do it.
All right, fair enough. I can't...
I'll do my skills later.
No, go for it. You have 700 characters. All right, so...
Try this again.
Yeah, again...
Redo part 2.
Besides, look at the art, by the way. Some of the art of this game. We're seeing the lady raider at trying out...
In the football pads that are surprisingly pristine for the radiation apocalypse.
This is some crappy Photoshop collage that was put together.
And somebody liked the blur tool a lot.
Yeah. All right. 2d6 moves.
Try this again.
Yeah, we should. You need a name too for your.
I'm thinking. Believe me.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6.
All right. So your moves are 6. Resiliency is a d6 plus 3.
It's fucking mutations.
5.
Some of those are not mutations.
I think none of them are mutations. Depression is not a mutation.
No, that's
radiation manipulation, by the way.
Yeah.
Strength is 0, obviously.
Yeah.
Then the percentile for your age, by the way.
Oh God. This again, 97.
97. Roll again and subtract a d6 from an attribute.
You're 97 years old?
No, you can't be. If you get anything other than if you get anything below a 16 or above a 60, you have to re-roll. But subtract a d6 from a attribute. 6.
5.
Okay, so you can put your moves down to 1.
Yay!
All right,
Game, you so much fun.
all right, come on, one more check. Come on.
57.
57. You're 57 years young. -9 to moves.
Oh my! So down to -7.
You're very slow. Let's see here. Roll a d6.
1.
You have 1320 skill points. You can sing most of that in weightlifting because your strength is a -5 right now.
My moves are the issue too. So my strength is -5.
Yes, your resiliency is a -7. And you have 46 radiation manipulation.
Sorry, do I add that on top, or is it just auto -7?
No, it's subtracted from your
Subtractive. So okay, so strength went down to -5, and I'm at a -2 for my resilience. Cribbledore.
Pretty basically. But roll 46. That's how many radiation manipulations you get. 4 d6. Yeah.
I hate this game already.
I don't understand.
Let's see. 5, 11, 15.
15! 15 roll. I think you can make it. I think you can survive.
It'd be like the worst.
You want to bother with height and weight? Do you want to get straight to the radiation?
We'll do height and weight. I'll do height and weight later. So
okay.
Let's just go for the radiation. So.
Because you'll probably be tall and skinny, and it'll probably penalize your weight.
I am going to be old Weird Harold.
You do get your player's choice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just get skip the fun spot. All right, what's your first one?
51.
51, low roll.
Yeah.
All right. Area 51, roll a d6.
Oh, God. 6.
Let's see here. God, this is not an... Subtract 1 hit point from Area 51, the torso. You're more fragile in the torso. Area 50. Oh yeah, because the percentile thing is it's on the page of your character sheet. So just write Area 51 minus 1 hit point torso.
It's not anywhere on this.
I know it's on the second page. I didn't print the second page.
Okay.
It's just on the radiation manipulation part.
Yeah.
Right, minus 1 hit point torso. Your torso, by the way, has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hit points. Now it has 7. All right, roll again.
133.
133 also. Comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Let's see. 6 cents. Spot trap is now a natural ability. So put a little plus next to spot trap in your skills.
All right.
So the mutation was to spot traps.
Make you more. Look at this art top. Look at
God damn it.
Could you describe it for us? Could you appraise this art?
Well, it is a person with hooves and tentacles coming out of his back, holding a couple of bladed instruments of some kind.
That's a butcher knife and a bastard sword, or a bastard lightsaber, as far as I can tell.
Page 34.
So,
yeah. Good quality art?
No.
Oh, okay. What'd you get?
813.
813. Let's take a look. 813. This is what gamers love. Big, long tables.
No, we don't.
Athletic. Gain an extra skill point every time you roll acrobatics, running, or swimming. So you can just do acrobatics all day to grind up your skills. Don't adventure, just do that over and over again.
Tell me this isn't grognard.txt that somebody was looking at this and going, this is the pinnacle of gaming. You have no idea you're talking about.
The back cover of this game is amazing. Like, the back cover text is just amazing.
You're going to have to read it for us then.
I'll say that for Caleb, because that's...
Oh, God, 993.
Ooh. It's either very good or very bad.
Knowing my luck.
Well, you might put this poor bastard out of his misery.
So, head explosion. Head explosion.
Attributable. Using your resiliency as your first digit, your strength as your second digit, and your moves as the third digit, add the radiation to your list corresponding to these digits. An attribute is greater than 9, make the digit a 9. So we'll use the absolute values because there are no negative ones. So what's your resiliency?
-2.
So 2.
Okay.
What's your strength?
-5.
2, 5. And what's your...
7.
2, 5, 7. So you get another... They couldn't think of something for that, so they said, pick another one.
So I get another radiation.
Yes.
You get 16, god damn it.
Let's see here. And attributable is the name of that one, which was totally useful.
Oh, God, this is just the ride.
Hold on, you haven't gotten 257 yet. 257.
I didn't get 257.
Yeah, you deaf. You can no longer hear.
I didn't roll that.
I know. That's what you got from attributable. That's 257.
257.
Yeah, you're deaf. Good job. You automatically fail any hearing sense roll. Have your senses roll for initiative. All right, now roll again.
Oh, 79.
79, another low one. Let's see here. Oops. 79. Lead coat, plus 10 to shielding, which gives you resistance. So if you in the game, if you get irradiated, you could have a 10% chance to not have to roll on this table again.
Yay! God damn it. Caleb's going to kill us.
Any progress on that name, Tom?
470.
Let's see here.
The random table.
Life bond. You will telekinetically bond with the next player character you come into contact with. When that character dies, you'll sacrifice yourself to give that person life once again. The method of the sacrifice is up to you.
I'm done. No.
Come on.
No.
It could be my character.
This is such bullshit.
My character is a mutant who absolved all of his humanity and had a gender switch.
Compared to having to say, "Oh, you're die. You died. Give my crippled, ancient, deaf, possibly blind later on, horrible life."
I know.
Could be silly. Let's wheel Grandpa out into the waves.
Well,
See what happens.
Honestly, it's better than 472 constipation. Every time you're walking around for more than 10 minutes, roll a d6.
Why would you have that?
You are constipated and your moves are halved. That's 472. Aren't you glad you didn't roll that one?
You're going to find the people who made this
Come on,
and
keep rolling.
never stop egging their house. Build a goddamn catapult of which eggs fly on a random basis. Oh, 166.
All right. 166. 166?
166.
Token. Cash in your token once per week to obtain a radiation of your choice. Your token radiation manipulation will last for 1 week, and then you may choose another. Ooh. So you actually get to pick one radiation manipulation a week.
Yay. Oh, I feel so goddamn privileged. 605.
605. Let's see here. You can get constipated, then straight it out. There is one. Toothless. Subtract 2d6 teeth. How many teeth do you lose?
Why does this matter?
Roll it, Aaron. It's realistic.
I just want to play a wizard. 1d6 or 2d6?
Could be a wizard. There's voodoo as one of the mutations. 2d6.
The 2d6, the lower assholes. 6.
This poor bastard. He's deaf, losing his teeth. He's gonna die to protect one of us.
The crazy psychopath.
Or my character. The mutant who absolved himself of all of humanity.
Maybe he should roll to see which one of us it is. Like, I'll take odd, you take even.
Well, let's see if he survives. There's still some more mutations. How many more do you have?
We have 5 more to go.
Wow.
I tell you, I'm going to take over the stove and burn these guys in effigy.
Not in the stove, man. That's hotel property.
Don't give a shit anymore. Don't care. Give me alcohol. 458.
458. Okay, just as another one, this is 469. Diarrhea. When you roll a d6 on a 6, you have to stop d6 times to craft it. On a 1, you've already gone in your pants and you will be fine today once you've changed shorts. I like the randomness of it. You have to stop on a d6. You have to stop on a d6. Alright, 458. Radiation weight gain. Your metabolism slows in the presence of radiation. From now on, you gain 3d6 pounds per radiation manipulation in your list. From now on. So you have 4 more left to roll?
Yes.
You have plus 12d6 weight.
436.
Hey, it's really right next to it.
Oh, you were just hoping for diarrhea.
No.
What if you rolled it twice?
Okay, this is pretty interesting. Verve Paladin. Verve. Have you ever wished... Yeah, Verve. Like the verb.
Verve pipe.
Yeah, Verve Paladin. Have you ever wished you could have done something to protect someone so they wouldn't have died? Now you can! As the Keeper of Death, Moloch, comes from the netherworld to harvest the dead, you may challenge him for the life of the individual who has died. So you are entering a fight to the death. Fight to your last if you win, you and your friend will come out unscathed. You may use your weapons and armor, but if anyone interferes with the combat, their life will all be on the line. Moloch is impervious to psionic mind-to-mind attacks, so don't try. He also has distributed damages, which means you must deplete all his hit points to defeat him. He cannot be knocked unconscious. Moloch has a strength of 8, 17 moves, and 60 hit points. He will fight only in hand-to-hand, has 66 to perform all skills. Good luck, mortal! You will need it. One more thing. Each time you defeat Moloch, provided you can do it even once, he will grow in strength and moves by 2 and hit points by 10.
That's not gonna happen.
That's the way your life pod doesn't trigger. Wait, before I die, Moloch, let me at least take a shot at that.
It's about to get even more interesting.
Like the Mayweather Manny fight.
It's topical. But, Tom, you may want to sit down yourself for this one.
Why?
666.
Oh, that's a special one. I actually skimmed that. There's something special for that. Here it is. The Damned. As the Damned, you have a +1 modifier to strength and resiliency, as well as the ability to call upon the forces of lightning, fire, and flood at the cost of 8 skill points per d6 of damage. You may also call upon the wind to lift 100 pounds per 8 skill points you spend. Any clothing worn while you're using your powers will be destroyed because your powers are all flesh. You cannot choose to help anyone unless it benefits you in some way. You must play your character with a vengeful twist. Other characters will hate you for this. Learn a weird trick about the afterlife. Other PCs hate this.
Oh my god. 576.
576. You have 1,300 skill points, so 1,300 divided by 8. You don't have to get anything. You just fucking burn people.
Send Grandpa out. Why? Watch this. Why is the sky and the ground blackening? It normally happens.
Oh, here's a good one. 576, bureaucracy. Add moot to your radiation list. Any person you come into contact with has a 25% chance of also gaining the radiation moot. Roll once per individual. All right, what the fuck is that? You have another radiation. Yay, radiation.
I got another one?
Yes.
Fuck this game.
The ride never fucking ends!
Moot. You're unable to make any decisions on your own. Take a phone number. I want your comrades to flip a coin instead, and everyone you meet has a 25% chance of getting this. That's another 3d6 pounds of weight. Oh, Tom,
We're 2 down. Next! 0.
0, 0, 0?
0, 0, 0.
Are you shitting me?
Merry Christmas, Ross. Let's get this the fuck over with.
Oh my god, it's not death. Unearthly, you don't know what you are, and neither does anyone else. It's not human, that's for sure. All attempts to use first aid, medical doctor, biology, or chemistry on your body or body samples is improbable, requiring 8d6. Well, that makes sense. I mean...
You talk to the god of the dead.
I am the god of the dead.
The damned! You can fucking kill everything with lightning.
Last one. 24.
24.
My good number.
Civilized. You're very courteous and appropriate man. Portrays kindness. Plus D6 to charisma. Okay, so let's see here. My character also has moot now.
What is this again?
Everyone who comes in contact with him has a 25% chance of gaining moot, which means you have to vote in order to decide anything or flip a coin.
So it's 25% or lower?
Yes.
All right, let's do this shit. I'm good.
So, yeah. We have time. It's not for another 2 minutes.
Jesus
for dinner.
fucking Christ.
All right, so we have an adventuring party now.
With Grandpa, Avatar of the Damned.
Okay, so my character is 25 years old.
How old are you?
57, but from what the looks of it, I'm 108.
5'6" and 132 pounds.
Dude, I'm technically the oldest member of this group.
No, he's 57.
I'm 59.
I thought you were 54.
That's right, I'm 54,
Yeah.
Grandpa.
So I rolled mutant, which meant I could spend 10 skill points to give myself another radiation manipulation. I got gender switch. I became female, and then I was absolved of humanity, which meant the mutant was I gained 6 cross mutations with something. I could choose what. So it could be a toaster for all I know. I mean, why not?
I have 4 cross mutations with amphibians.
Yes, so you could be foot high science guy.
Except I'm gigantic.
Yes. And I was absolved of humanity, which
my god, that's it. I'm gonna be like something, some variation on foot high science guy, like 1 ton science guy.
1 ton.
1 ton science.
1 ton weight. 1 ton frog weightlifter. You put half of your character points into weightlifting, so you're just like, big strong frog.
1 ton cereal frog.
1 ton cereal frog. So I'm absolved of humanity. My only natural talent is paired handgun. So I'm a John Woo mutant. I'm absolved of all humanity. And so, Aaron, you're deaf.
I am the Avatar.
So who are you life bonded with? Do you want to roll or do you want to choose? It's the first one you'd come into contact with, I think, for player character.
Are you sure you're going to bring Caleb into this hell? Because he will. I have a feeling he's just going to reject this.
We will try to have him make him a character. I don't know if he'll accept it.
Shit.
I don't know if he would want to roll on that. We could do the rolling. We could do all up to the point where we get to the rolling on the radiation chart. So,
oh my god, fine. Let's see who this is.
So is it? So what are you rolling for?
Life.
Okay.
Bonded.
So I'll be odd, and Tom can be even.
Yay!
So you're bonded with the serial killer.
God damn it!
For who murder is a game. But if anyone dies, you can challenge Moloch to the fight to the death, of quotes. And because you're the damned, you could just throw 100 skill points worth of bullshit at him and kill him in one blow. So,
but I can barely. I'm being pushed around in a wheelchair. I can't hear anybody.
Hey Ross, I got it.
Yeah.
My name? Cross between Thor and a frog at Throg.
Throg.
I am Throg.
Although apparently if I do any athleticism, I gain skill points, but I can barely do anything.
So yeah, your physical therapy, that's how you grind skill points, because you spend the skill points to kill people with lightning and fire and flood.
I'm going to videotape myself burning this character sheet and post it. It needs to be done. While staring off in the music from the Omen plays.
First for posterity. I think this will be the art for this episode of After Hours.
Just sitting here going...
Well, I need a detailed photo of it so the people can read all the powers that you have. I mean,
I'll give it to you. No, I did write the numbers down, so
okay, so we got Throg.
Oh, I take it back. I'm sorry, I did miss one.
Oh, what?
Did.
You got another radiation manipulation?
Because I missed it because of mood. I missed.
Oh yeah, you got that automatically.
Yeah, fuck. Last one. Sorry. 464.
Well, this isn't a lethal one.
That would be...
Oh god! If he got head explosion.
Oh god!
The amount of work you put into it just to have it gone.
I would be dancing in the halls.
Ridiculous.
No shit.
A D6 from influence. The skill influence. You're ridiculous. I don't know what number a head explosion is. I think it's 800 something.
I like Throg now that I think about it.
And how much was that minus on my renown?
No, influence.
No, influence.
Which is a skill.
Okay, so how much is that minus?
Minus 1d6, so it just goes to 1d6.
Okay, right, so.
Yeah, no, it's totally consistent game mechanic, isn't it?
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I vowed that old age would not get the best of me.
Apparently not.
So I took up exercise and I went a little crazy with it.
Yeah, you got to fight off the effects of aging since it turns you into such a weakling.
God, seeing all this is happening, I'm going to say this is the dad from the Amityville Horror.
Yeah,
so,
great art, huh?
From what I can see, what is it supposed to... Is that what you see when you open the Ark of the Covenant?
I guess. This is the art on... 82. Oh man, 647. auction. Randomly choose one radiation from your list. Each player, including yourself, may bid skill points to buy that radiation. The high bidder adds the radiation to the list and removes the skill points that they bid. You may remove that and add the skill points. Wow. So auction can't be auctioned off. Man. Anyways.
I cannot accurately describe in words how much I'm hating this. And see, I'm being fairly civil about it. I think the way that I'm knowing Caleb's disdain for anything that revolves around riffs, and I'm going to say this as lightly as possible, he may just very well turn around and take a dump on the table.
Wow. Man, this is just a treasure.
That's not the word I would use.
All right.
Sorry, I said take a dump and being crude, but that's the image that's coming into my head because of this thing.
This crime that we have perpetrated. Yeah.
Murder is a game.
Murder is a game. And we'll get back to you guys in a bit. We just saw Welcome to Night Vale Live, The Investigators. It was amazing and hilarious. But
Cecil Baldwin, motherfuckers!
Yeah, wow.
And also the programmer of the number station.
Yes.
The special surprise.
But we have another blank character sheet, so that's something that needs to be fixed.
Well,
and I haven't really done this on the thing.
Well, and I think it needs to be pointed out that, one, we're doing this because when we ask Caleb if he wants to do it, there's probably going to be an acidic no that sprays all over us and dissolves us in his hate.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
This is a precaution, so when he says no, and we somehow survive that, you can put this up and say, well, too late.
All right. First time. I don't have to reroll. All right. So I rolled a 7 for my moves, a 4 for my resiliency, a 1. Yeah.
Wow.
That's very
sure.
0 strength. And then a 32 on the age chart, which makes me 32 years old.
Wow. Somebody who isn't, like, completely...
Yeah, no. I have...
Well, who's my age?
510 plus... let's see here. I have 570 skill points. So I'm halfway between... Aaron, your character is... You named him.
Yes. Considering that he is the avatar of death in this world, for deadEarth, I've decided to christen him Bergman.
All right. So. I have 6 radiation manipulations. We'll do height and weight later in case I survive. Because, really, what does it matter? I will do a d6. Let's see here. I will add 2 to my moves. So I have a move of 9 now.
You're fast.
We'll find out
how quickly that goes away.
You're fast for now.
All right, so Tom, they start here. You can use the little tab on the right side to scroll down really fast. So I have 6 to do.
All right, only 6?
It's only 6. I rolled 2d6 and I got that. So 723. That's towards the middle. Yeah. All right. What will it be? What will I get? 723.
Will it be as good as diarrhea?
Hopefully I get something better than diarrhea. I would hope.
Radioactive diarrhea.
What do I get?
723.
Hypercrabs?
No, you'll like this one, Ross.
Oh, will I?
Sympathetic vomiter. Whenever you see, hear, or smell vomiting, beat a difficult resolve roll to keep from vomiting yourself. Your moves are reduced by half while vomiting.
What? This entire game seems to be randomly generating traps for the GM to work with.
Oh, man. A 992.
990. Damn.
Yeah.
Did we get that before?
You got 993.
993, but 992. Well, let's...
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, let's see here.
992.
Yeah.
Oh, Ross will like this. Impulsive. Yeah, but here's the thing. Add 3 to your initiative rolls. Always.
Ooh, plus 3 a dish. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Woo! I'm an impulsive, sympathetic vomiter. Also the name of my high school punk band.
Whether you your experimental thrash band.
Let's see here. Another 930. 930.
930.
Oh, man. Downhill from here.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Elevated consciousness.
All
You may
right.
enter a meditative state to contemplate tough decisions. When you enter the trance, roll a d6. You will meditate for that many hours and may add that number of dice to your reason roll to make the decision. If you are disturbed before the trance is over, you have not come to a decision and receive no bonus.
Okay, guys, he's been conferring with Buddha for 5 hours now. We need to bring him out. Here, take some KO packs.
Oh, yes, for 2 hours. Aha! We should order anchovies on our pizza. All right. Let's see here. 754. Oh, 7s and 9s so far.
754. Oh, yeah. 754. Lust. You have a weakness for sex. You must have it at all cost. You aren't choosy about who you have sex with, and you will rape if necessary.
Oh my God.
Add
What?
500 aneurysm to your list of radiations.
Aneurysm? Or...
Yeah, let's go read that one real quick.
Aneurysm for not having sex.
Wait, is it, do I just get it period?
You just get it, period.
I just get it period.
So here it is. Aneurysm.
Yeah.
There is a very weak blood vessel in your brain. Every time you enter an intense situation or overexert yourself, roll a d6. If you roll 1 or 6, the vessel will burst and you will die on the spot.
A physically demanding situation, that means every time you have sex, you're going to have to roll for the freaking
And I have
aneurysm.
a 33% chance of dying.
Yeah.
I would imagine, would vomiting count as an intense situation?
Probably so.
I submit that it would.
There's just a ticking time bomb
I
of
am.
bodily fluids.
All right, I got 2 more to do. 526.
Okay. Cross-mutate with player. You will cross-mutate with the next player you come in contact with. Your 2 sets of DNA will merge and filter. You will come out pure, and the player you come into contact with will come out with the leftover crap. Start with your 3 attributes: move, strength, resilience. Compare moves. You take the higher of the 2, and the other player takes the lower. Do the same for strength and resilience.
Don't do
Now,
this to
one by
Bergman.
one, go down the list of skills.
Bergman will come
Compare
out.
each of your skills to each of the other players' skills.
Don't come out with
We take the higher of these 2, then the player takes the lower. How about no?
Bergman's
There
going
are 100 skills in the game.
Fuck you, game.
I'll take your weightlifting. I'll steal Throg's weightlifting and give you nothing.
No,
All right.
you will not.
I have one
Don't
more
do this
to
with
do.
Bergman because he's just going to become even worse of an avatar.
71. 071 is what we were looking for.
Ooh.
I know, it's a risky strategy.
Gamma camera. You can see the radiation emitted by all objects, living or inanimate, and judge the intensity of both background and local radiation.
All right, that sounds useful.
Well, at least you know what you're going to be infected with, I guess. Oh, wait, that's the diarrhea radiation.
Oh my God, it's irradiated lava. That makes me horny. Oh God, I want to die. The guy's gonna die in the first scene. I'm gonna cross mutate with someone though.
In all honesty, I don't see how even the beginning game of a campaign can even start off without it just turning into a train wreck within the first 30 minutes. It's just every other player character collides into this horrific mess that eventually becomes the blob that used to be Akira.
But my character is cross-mutating. Elevated consciousness.
Exactly.
I am Akira.
You are.
I'm a reject of Akira. Like,
Vomiting.
I'm one of those
Everest.
shitty psychics in that giant corporate research
Oh
center.
my God.
Yeah.
You don't even get the good drugs.
Yeah, no, of
so-
course not. Like,
Oh man.
yeah, but there is an adventure in the book, so we'll go through that in the next part of After Hours. But I thought, this could be the backup character. Caleb doesn't want to make his own. Why Aaron is facepalming a lot in this section, by the way, listeners. For some reason, this is like, yeah.
I'm doing it as a response because
Don't worry, my character character's gonna die.
I know.
Oh, I still like
Caleb's
this
gonna
one.
start
Oh,
throwing
dude,
fists.
he's looking at
What
me,
are
he's
you
like,
gonna do?
belly up. The next time you come in contact with a body of water, you will die.
What does it say?
That's it. That's all it says.
A body of water? Did I be
It
idiot?
says that if the next time you come in contact with a body of water, you will die.
Then you just. Then you're going to.
Oh god, a puddle! Oh god, the vomit!
You're going to die of thirst then.
You could drink it. I mean, if it's in a bottle,
It's a body of
It's
water.
still a body of water, no matter
Well,
what.
I believe body of water has to be a geographical location. It has to be in the environment. It can't be in a container.
But how would you differentiate from a lake versus it falling to the sky or going into your body? If you're that,
you
if you're
can't
that,
carry a lake, Aaron.
if you're, but still, no.
This is not a lake. This is not a body of water.
If your body is going to be that violently reactive towards any kind of,
It's the body of water, and it's belly up. You clearly drown in it.
then how is the radiation differentiating from
It
that?
makes you drown, Aaron.
No.
If my character was here, he could meditate for 6 hours to gain plus 66 to his reason roll, and we could find out.
And that's when the hotel burned to the ground. A single man crying in its
And with my
ashes.
gamma camera, I could say,
Hey, God damn you, Bergman. God damn you.
I want the cross mutate. You steal all the better attributes of another player character. That's a pretty amazing one. Any other gems there?
Well, there's fire pee.
Oh yeah, your character.
And essentially, it's really just your old Jedi power, except you really, really do have a bladder infection forever.
I think there's a pea napalm one too.
That just... I have no words. I kind of wish I had alcohol at this point.
So do I.
Maybe
We'll have to get a bottle of rum
downstairs
for
they-
part 2.
Oh my god, if they had... Last night, I just kind of... Maybe if they go downstairs, maybe the decanter of the shitty red wine will still be there.
There you go.
Waiting for me.
Thanks, Residence Inn.
Thanks
Thanks for saying that.
Any other winners?
Okay, I have this. Number 100.
Yeah.
Death. You are dead. Overexposure to radiation kills you. Done.
As you know...
That's a realistic one. You can't deny that.
No, but that's... But again, how you roll that, too...
It's 100.
Oh, and I would actually like to... On the inexplicable possibility...
Yeah.
And granted, we've seen rolls that break probability.
They're
mostly mining.
Okay, dude.
tables.
All right, try this one. 119. Ass whooping lynch mob. Almost amazing. Listen, almost amazingly, you are able to whip a docile crowd into a frenzy. The best part is that they will side with you and follow your lead. You speed a difficulty 24 odds with your influence roll to create the mob.
So you max out your influence and just kill my pretties, kill. Between that and your 666 guy, like, oh my god.
God.
You wouldn't ever have to actually have a fight.
It wasn't 11 o'clock at night. I'd start texting.
Oh, dude!
Run.
Okay, try this one. 131. Nothing. Yep, that's right. You just rolled on this table for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
That's a realistic radiation.
Oh, dude. All right, this one. Torgo. Your legs will triple in diameter over the next several weeks. -2 moves.
Wait, triple in diameter?
Diameter.
They get
Wide.
wide? You get like triple in diameter.
No,
Like-
this piece of
Oh my
shit
God.
is not
It's
ingratiated.
like a tree stump.
I'm sorry. No, we're taking this personally. This piece of shit game is not going to ingratiate itself to me just because it made one MST3K reference. It doesn't get to stick Manos Hands of Fate in front of me
Your word
and say,
no points.
please love me. Yes,
God,
no,
have
you're...
mercy on your
Or how about,
piece of shit.
here's a good one. 150. Quadriplegic. You are now paralyzed from the neck down.
I have to say, I think that would bring about some great role play, especially if you got like
Just to be wheeled around everywhere.
yeah, exactly.
Here's
Unless
my-
you got I'm sure there's telekinesis.
Or
there.
yeah, quadriplegic.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, there's a 169.
Yeah.
Flaming death. You burst into flames in 3d6 hours, killing yourself and doing 46 damage to everyone within 20 feet of you.
Wait, in 3d6 hours?
In 3d6 hours.
That's ambiguous. Does that mean you're on fire the entire time?
No, it means in 3d6
like a
hours
time
you'll
bomb.
burst into flame.
You got 3d6. So what if that wasn't like the GM rule that counter only started after the game began? So you still have to play your character. Remember, you only get 3 characters, Aaron.
Okay, dude. Okay, this one is interesting.
Yeah.
This one shouldn't be named this though. 176. Retard.
Wow.
It's radiation no longer affects you. Never roll on this table again under any circumstances.
You retard the radiation. The literal meaning of the word.
Wouldn't that just be immunity?
Well, he's saying you're immune to radiation.
That's still a poor way of putting it.
Yeah, no, I will. There's a rare miss in the list of radiation.
Oh my god, dude. 189. Intoxicated. Your body will react as if it is intoxicated at all times.
Wouldn't that make some great role playing? You're drunk all the time. Is that it?
Oh god, no, check. 190. Countdown. Every D6 days, remove a random radiation manipulation and its effects from your list of radiations. When there are none more, remove countdown. Like, slowly just become a dude.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! 193. Cold black death. As the sun falls on this day, your body will become cold and eventually turn to ice. As the sun rises on the following day, your body will melt away.
That's metal. That's like a black metal lyric.
Yeah, but for your character,
your body turns to ice. Then the sun comes
let's get into Slayer right now.
Exactly. They're going full Slayer, Aaron.
But okay,
you need to scroll that.
No. I've got to see some of these.
Yeah, I'm sure you emailed me the link for this just now.
I emailed you the PDF.
I'm afraid to look at it now.
I emailed you the one without the illustration.
Holy shit! Come on. 212. Pimp. You cannot resist the temptation to solicit your group's services to anyone in need.
That's just being a player character.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do your quest. Fight me or give me a quest, dude.
Fight me or fuck me.
God damn,
That's my
217.
And then I die.
Okay, 217. Hooters. If you didn't have a large pair of breasts before, you do now. If you had a large pair of breasts before, now you have another set.
What's the effect on that?
Cumulative.
Cumulative. If you roll it again, you can get another set. Theoretically,
you become an infinite set of breasts.
I think. Okay, so starting character.
What?
I think
what
you could get a
group of 12-year-olds from middle school to.
I can't remember. It's either you can roll up to 4d6 or 5d6 for manipulation. So theoretically, I mean, we're talking like monkeys typing Shakespeare type of numbers. Like 5 billion characters later, you can roll someone who gets 30 pairs of breasts. You mean walking breasts, just rolling like a giant ball.
You realize, again, I will reiterate, this has to be the product, because what is the 9? That was 94 to...
Which one?
That's this game, the license. This was 94 to 2000.
Yeah.
This is somebody's middle school, high school project that got out of hand.
Oh, yeah, no, dude.
To create a system that literally can create the Omniboob.
That's the episode title right there. Omniboob. I'm gonna run that. That's my name. That's my character's name. Oh my god. Omniboob. This isn't even sexual anymore. It's just so ridiculous. I mean, it's lost all meaning of the word.
But seriously, look at this. This is the adolescent going into full-on puberty not understanding how relationships, biology, the world functions, and it's all just katanas and giant-breasted women and death.
One of the things I really like about the radiation chapter before it gets into the list is that there's a little excerpt in italics of like the character
Oh
of a
shit!
scientifically accurate description of what radiation actually does to cells, and then it's like, and then it gives, yeah, exactly, and then and then even though they have this information, then they choose to put this.
Hey Ross,
Okay,
dude, check this one
all
out.
right.
328, Carrier 0. Anyone that comes in contact with you from this point forward must roll on this table.
So wait, you just give radiation manipulation?
Anytime you encounter anyone, they have to get a mutation.
Oh wait, by the way, my character does not get the moot thing for meeting your character.
I don't care.
Oh my god, dude! Okay, Ross, 343, Dust to Dust.
Yeah.
Next time you kill any living thing, whether on purpose or accidentally, you will kill yourself in a fit of anger.
I like that part. It's a fit of anger. It's like, I'm so angry I killed someone.
What?
How do you kill somebody in a fit of anger? Like, you kill yourself in a fit of anger. What is the motivation there? Is it, yeah, are you just like a really disappointed pacifist? And you're like, I screwed up. Ugh, well, I don't know. Is it a samurai thing? Is it like, I disobeyed my lord? Ugh. I don't know.
But, so, I know you just mentioned this here, but literally, they had the explanation that, that radiation is destroying or rapidly mutating cells.
Yes.
And mutating as in allowing someone to grow out of control to the point where they become cancerous.
Yes.
So what
Okay,
radiation actually does...
And then they chose to
By the
do
way,
this.
380, by the way, dude, number 389, Sudden Death. If you cannot immediately spend 40 skill points, you die.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to bring this up because I think it should be addressed, though.
Yeah.
Because all of this probably stems from the fact that you're looking back in the 60s, at the beginning of the Silver Age of comics, and that was the dawn of the nuclear age. That was also when radiation could do whatever the hell anybody wanted, and that's fine. But as storylines went along, as the years went along and storylines advanced, they did modify certain things into there. Like, we'll take the perennial example of Peter Parker's Spider-Man, that it was the radioactive one that insect that bit him. But later on, and which I thought was a better idea of the story, and put more of a mystical bent to him, but that it was dying of radiation poisoning, but as it had a connection to some sort of spider totem. Yeah. And there are other spider people out there. It was just, and it's Ninthros trying to impart this onto him, or the better line from that, that's off topic, I don't want to go to Spider-Man more, but in any case, but it's still bitted in saying, okay, it was killing that, so the storyline was modified in an intelligent way that made sense. Or, in the sense, if you want to go modern Avengers, they actually talked about, like, in the cinematic universe, the movie, there's a specific line where Tony Stark says, that amount of gamma radiation should have killed you. Yeah. Something is weird. That's a smart way to do this. It's another thing to look at it and immediately go, and sorry, Adam Savage, I know you love this line, I love it too, but it comes from a shitty movie. It is one thing to look at the fact and then say, I reject your reality, and create something a type of radiation that turns me into a nymphomaniac pimp with hemophilia.
Speaking of mutations, there are 3 on this page.
Ending on that, continue.
Oh, yes, I will. I'm going to go a little out of order here. I'm going like, 402, weak bladder. Anytime you get excited or nervous, you will wet yourself.
Okay, but you know what?
If I had that and my character, he could piss himself and then die of a brain aneurysm while trying to get laid.
Okay, so
and then vomit sympathetically.
Okay, more. 396. Lingering death. If you cannot spend a skill point each hour for the rest of your life, you die.
You can't sleep. You can never sleep.
And my favorite, 399. the killing fields. Look around you. Everyone you see is your enemy. Kill them all. After D6 days of killing everyone you see, kill yourself.
Here's how that person came about. 13 years old. Whoever had the most irresponsible parental figure let them rent a copy of not only Platoon, but also...
The Killing Fields?
Also, The Killing Fields, and... Fuck, why can't I remember the name? It's Heart of Darkness.
Apocalypse Now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn, I can only remember the actual book it was based on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Apocalypse Now. Whoever let them watch that at 13, they thought Colonel Kurtz was the complete pinnacle of a man and a character, and that's how as a bleeding asshole Colonel was born, or whatever he has. Can we just agree that this is pure great shit?
This is pure great insanity, and I love it. And headcanon accepted.
Okay, here's one. 445. Unclad. The very thought of wearing clothing offends you. After all, why would you want to hide such a gorgeous thing as your body? That's it.
It's like the opposite of a never nude. Never nude should be a radiation. You know, the thing is, there are supplements that add like 200 more radiation manipulations.
200.
There are 1,000 in this one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were adding, like, wait, you could just roll and get 200 at the moment, and you have to keep rolling ad infinitum until you're just this horrible.
Remember, one of the advantages you can take is the ability to buy one of those for 10 skill points, and you can start with 1,300 skill points, so you could rack up 130 of them. I kind of wish there was a web generator that would just calculate these.
The rolling omniboob.
I wonder if one of our listeners could mathematically calculate how many characters it would take to generate the omniboob. I would say, I don't know if you can actually get 5d6. I would just say, how long would it take to roll 24 of those? Do you remember what the boob one was?
No. Longer.
But I mean, it's one number out of 1,000, so...
We don't want to remember.
So we're getting that same one 24 times in a row.
The rolling omniboob was the growing breast at random intervals.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or there may be other ways to get it. Like you grow the second pair of breasts, and then there could probably be one that makes your character bigger. Or maybe...
Well, so it turns into an attack of the
Jesus
50-foot
Christ!
rolling omniboob.
Okay, dude.
Yes!
There's your title.
536. Over the next D6 weeks, you will begin to age in reverse. At the end of that time, you'll be an embryo, and your life will rot on the sidewalk with the other roadkill.
Benjamin Button! This predates Benjamin Button by quite a ways.
No, it doesn't, because Fitzgerald wrote the fucking story.
All right. You want to be technical?
Yes!
I kind of wish you had whiskey in that, with that glass, and look, you
want to go buy some.
Just kidding.
You have money, go get some.
Give me booze. I need it for my soul.
See, I'm the surrogate for Caleb here because he can't be here bitching about this.
Yeah, so when we get Caleb in, we'll have to talk more about the mechanics of, like, I'll read the backstory and the adventure. And talk.
Oh, dude, here's one.
Yeah.
Lost hope. Dead Earth has broken you. You have no desire to make your life worthwhile. You will gain no skill points for performing skills.
Oh, that's... The thing is, your character could get that. Because I remember reading up the telescopic side could make you insane and suicidal. And insanity can give you depression. Depression can give you lost hope. Yes. I remember that. Why do I remember that?
Because it's the inane details of this which you derive joy from.
Yes, I do.
Just because,
I really do.
Because this thing existed.
I had to share.
Some company took time to print a copy of it. I'm certain if you actually found this online, this would be your grail. So
maybe not the grail.
Like your grail of shit.
It would be what reliquary in the archives in the museum.
It belongs in the Dinah Jones Ward.
Exactly.
But specifically, the warehouse of the Dinah Jones Ward burned turned in.
You are being a little. You're the one calling it a company. Like, let's be honest here.
Some guys in their garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
This is the 90s. This was like guys at Kinko's slaving away. And this was before print on demand was before they had to pay money for an offset run. They had to print like 100 copies of these and sell them. And there's a 72-page thread on RPG.net about this that starts with you got the grumpiest face on. I wish you listeners could see this. You're just like Grumpy Cat and Ron Swanson being talked to by Amy Poehler Scary, Leslie Knope.
I haven't started watching Parks and Rec yet.
Oh my god! You should.
I know it's
a
on
good
Netflix.
show.
I have no excuse.
It's a good show. Unlike this, which is terrible.
Just again, did you find this through the RPG Net thread or?
I cannot remember how I got a hold. I think maybe it was Something Awful who brought it up.
Yeah, this is traditional pen and paper thread.
Oh yeah. No, they have a whole thing, Fatal and Friends, where they review RPGs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think actually Matt from The Drunken Ugly is obsessed with this too, because he's made characters for it. And when I mentioned that, it's like, oh my god. So yeah.
Gee, okay, another one. 697. Killing spree. Once a year, on a date decided by your game master, you must kill D6 people. If you fail to kill those people, kill yourself.
Is it you roll 1d6 once, and that's how many per year, or is it every year?
Every year, the game master rolls.
But
D6.
it's ambiguously worded, so it could be like you roll d6 at 6 people every year, and you're fucked, or like maybe it's a d6 every year, a different d6. You roll a different d6 every year. So 1 year you get off. Oh, I only got to kill one.
It was a leap year. We didn't have to kill that year.
Well, we only have to kill one dude. Like, I mean, killing 6 people is harder than killing one person. I mean, it's post-apocalyptic. It's just finding 6 people might be hard.
It just feels like
people are dying left and right in this game.
It feels like we're just splitting hairs on the casualties.
No, I mean, think about it. Like, everyone else in this game setting has to abide by these radiation manipulations. You step out in the sun, there's no ozone layer. You get radiated. You don't have a camera. You can't see this shit. So you're like, oh, I'm going to turn it ice at night and then melt in the morning.
Also, that brings up another interesting concept, too, that if you have the, if you have the gamma camera, how do you not go insane by probably what has to be a blinding aurora borealis of energy flowing ahead of you? You just look in the sky and see tendrils of light constantly. Even when it's night, it just illuminates everything, permeating your lids. The only time you sleep is if you can gouge your own eyes out.
Well, I mean, it's clearly not nearly as overwhelming as telescopic sight. I think we can all be clear.
So we just combine those two.
Like, you look into your binoculars, drives people mad. 24/7, like that. It's just, wow, woof, whoosh.
Yeah.
Makes you insane and suicidal.
See, this is why I'm in favor of doing something IO9 kind of brought up, is the soft apocalypse, the one that,
things just get shittier.
Oh well, no, it's no, the idea that some apocalypse happened, but an interesting world kind of popped out of it too.
Yeah,
the Adventure Time syndrome. That the Mushroom War happened. It was bad. It created the Lich, but you know what? An interesting world took its place.
Yeah, and if you get to live in that interesting world, that's fine. It's getting through the apocalypse part that kind of sucks.
True, and again, as far as we know, there were only two.
This sounds like an
two survivors, really. So.
I mean, this is a world where all kinds of amazing things happen. I mean, you could arm wrestle. You could.
Here's one interesting.
Wrestle that.
808. Blood bank. You cannot die from blood loss. Loss of blood does not remove hit points during extended periods of critical damage, which means you have an unlimited supply of blood.
You bleed like you're in an anime or a Tarantino movie. Oh God! Must be high pressure as shit. You could
just the stigmata for you all the time.
Oh God! Like, work with your GM. Can I make special spurting attacks? Can I just prick myself, spline them like I'm a horny toad or something? That spurts blood from its eyes. That's your character. You know about the Mexican horny toad, right?
Oh yes, I know. I'm worried about the Mexican horny toad, but I'm actually thinking more of an actual economic sense. That if you could never run out, you're just the permanent blood bank that you're providing either local aid to some places, which restores your hope, or you're making deals with cyber nuclear vampires or whatever exists.
Oh my god, better yet, if people could find those people. Because there are some radiation manipulations that you choose which one. So you get like 100 people that choose blood bank, and you have them all cut their hands off, or something like that. And then, like they become, their blood powers a turbine, which then powers a generator. Civilization is restored. You're right, it's perpetual energy, Aaron. It would, yeah.
And when the
Find
Earth
a way to
runs
irrigate
red
your
and it
crops
replaces the entire, blood. The entire water supply, which is probably irradiated.
I'm sure there's a
fiber.
way to like separate blood back into its components. So you just or just figure out a way. I'm sure mutated crops drink blood.
So it's just going to become the LCL. The LCL.
It's perpetual energy.
Perpetual energy from 40
eternally bleeding peasants.
40 hemophiliac patients. God damn.
Yeah, Jesus. Isn't that amazing?
No, that's
It's
horrifying.
I think it's the foundation of a great campaign.
Oh my god, dude. Decide if you collapse civilization. Civilization came back. The red water saved us. Everybody is wearing wondrous still suits that recycles the magic blood into water.
Bet this is the prequel to Bloodborne. I don't know much about that game, but you use blood in it.
I know that it was supposed to be healing blood, which I've heard a weird theory that it's supposed to be menstrual blood, but
yeah, exactly. See, it's oh my god, female character. Never stop. Oh boy, you brought it up.
No, I was bringing up a literal article that's another IO9 thing.
I will not mention it again. That was super gross, and I apologize.
No, that's not.
All right, we don't have to know.
That was very disrespectful to any of our female listeners. You're getting loopy as hell. Tom, what's the next batch shift?
What are you at?
I'm at 985.
Oh, almost done.
God, what is 1,000? Can you get 1,000? Or
It's 999. It's from 000 to 999. Wow, jeez. Maybe you should write 1,000 entries for your own radiation manipulation table. Or not.
No.
Anyway, yeah, that's it for that.
What was the last one?
Right of humanity. You may prevent rolling on the radiation table by spending 20 skill points.
Oh, so you're just like, fuck you, radiation.
Yeah, but the time, although I did get 0, so.
Yeah. That wasn't as fun.
And again, it generated Birdman.
Wow, Bigfoot, choose your left or right foot. Whatever you choose is now twice the size it was. Subtract 3 moves and 2d6 from acrobatics and running. One of your feet is bigger than the other. Carcinogenic. You can cause cancer in all living things you physically touch. It will fester 2d6 days and persist until death.
I just...
Yeah.
And
hemorrhoids.
We're right back to the anal wards. Hello,
yeah, pretty
fatal.
Sentient anal warts.
Just to be completely serious, though.
Yeah.
I just honestly don't see it. You can derive fun from anything, obviously.
Sure.
But if somebody was really wanting to create a serious post-apocalyptic campaign that had an interesting, in-depth story, I just don't see how any of these generated characters would actually work without it just completely collapsing whatever story the GM comes up with.
I think that is what happened in play. That's what people who actually played the game in the RPG did.
Yeah,
it just said.
It just
But
collapses.
we can't really fully judge this, Eric, until we learn the story and the combat mechanics and the adventure in the book, which we'll get to in the next segment with Caleb, our part 2. And we will also discuss Roar, which is a similar pursuit in the name of art and insanity.
But I can at least appreciate Roar a little bit.
You appreciate... Okay, let me get this straight. You appreciate more the movie that took 11 years to make and had 70 people severely injured over deadEarth.
Because ultimately, well, 2 reasons. One, I derive a lot of Schadenfreude from that, so admittedly, I look at that and go, yeah, it's amazing you weren't killed. You're still a fucking moron.
Yeah.
So and also with just a little bonus before we do for everybody listening to this, we showed this to Bill and Melissa.
We'll get into that. Let's say that all for part 2.
You'll get the full details on that.
Yeah. So,
but I look at that and go, you know what?
So you respect Roar?
Well, I don't respect it. It's just that I look at it and go, I could derive some joy from this when I'm laughing about this. This experience of creating these characters, because I don't mind certain random roles if I feel that the character coming out of it is actually going to be useful in a game. And I know we'll never play this.
Yeah, of course.
It is a hot nuclear mess waiting to happen. Literally. But I just, all his characters, I just saw it getting worse and worse and worse. And that's actually a feeling that even creating a character in Palladium Heroes didn't give me. Because I felt that, the rules are shit.
Yeah.
But I still felt that this would have been an interesting hero no matter what I got. This guy, again, Bergman. Bergman I know he didn't get it, but I don't care. He has negatives in all of his movement and his strength. Yeah. He literally is the aging paraplegic.
He's not paraplegic.
He might as well be with his stats.
Dude, stop saying he's paraplegic.
He can beat up Moloch the Reaper
by just screaming inanely and letting go of all his demonic powers.
Exactly.
By either a flip of a coin or a vote of a committee.
We'll vote for that.
Yeah. Vote, yeah.
You life bonded with one of us. All right, and we'll end that part. This part 1, Omniboom. And we'll be back with Roar. Hey, so it's been Role Playing Public Radio. This is RPPR After Hours, Episode 4, Omniboom, Dead Earth, and Roar, Part 2. We've already posted Part 1, which is focused on character generation, which is by far the gem, the crown jewel of the Dead Earth role-playing system. But there's other things to talk about.
All right, I made it about half hour into Part 1. On my way to this. And then I swerved off the side of the road for a bit and almost hit a woman by the side of a rural Missouri highway because of this one part. When you mentioned midway through the terrifying and ridiculous process of character creation in the game, that you could join the canon of the Dead Earth universe by emailing your character to a website. And at that point, I realized this game was made at a point after which the internet not only existed,
yes,
but the author was on it.
Yes.
And that blows my fucking mind. That's like being in Salem and having Wi-Fi and still thinking everyone's a fucking witch. It's like, how do you go... It's just the crazy anachronism of, the role-playing mechanics of this game, and the fact that, there were magic wires that carried your thoughts to the rest of the world. I don't know how they could exist in the same world.
Okay, so, to be fair, it's not one author. There's a list of credits, and the principal authors are J.T. Smith and Chris Hagnes. But there's playtesters and illustrators.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah.
There's more than one author. There's also a global world of thought
that
could have combined digitally and said, this is a bad idea. But that didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
Did it stop in the later years?
I understand if it was written in Roman times and there was a messenger on a pony that died in the Sahara and he couldn't bring the letter from the emperor to stop.
Okay,
what you're doing.
This is the point that I
wonder what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, John always joined us. But that is the point that I made in the first part, is that this was the collaborative effort of all these guys during middle school, late high school, all of the horrible prepubescent ideas that they had about the world, women, relationships, everything hoarded into one thing, and they somehow decided it would be a good idea to push this into production.
Now, I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, but are there Mandingo levels and Amazon women kind of stuff in here? Because I respect writing 1,000-point table.
Okay, Ross,
I will bow down.
No, Ross, before you get to that, here's what it really set in mind, and we talked about the Omni.
No, they were brainstorming. No idea was a bad idea. Anything, it's stream of consciousness, whatever they thought of.
And I kind of love
bring up the power that we
first thought, best thought.
The one that
it seems to me there were groups of people thinking of stuff for that list. Then there's some people thinking actual mutations that could be fun and add to characters. Then there's just
So I'm doing a word search for breast because this is the one that led to
this spawned.
All right, Hooters 217. If you didn't have a large pair of breasts before, you do now. If you had a large pair,
what part of the game determines if you have a large pair of breasts before?
Who knows?
The radiation.
If you had a large
radiation knows all.
This is cumulative. You can get this more than once. So if you had a large pair of breasts before, now you have another set. Effects cumulative. There's no upper limit. So I thought because you could have up to 24 mutations, 46 theoretically, and there are ways you can keep rolling. There isn't like. My point earlier was like there is a Shakespeare's monkeys typing monkeys on typewriters. What out of 8 billion characters later you can have someone roll 24 pairs of breasts, at which point they are the omniboob.
Yeah, because the quote that came later, right? I thought it defined it was you just randomly roll up the almighty 50-foot rolling omniboob that just keeps regressing into itself.
First off. That sounds like a Fatal character concept.
No shit.
Secondly, that sounds like a Fatal character concept that Fatal could execute more quickly
Yes.
and more efficiently. And when Fatal's beating you in the mechanics game,
You're losing.
it's time to set the book on fire.
Okay, so now, but to get back to your earlier point, it's like, why God, why? If I could summarize.
Why God, why? Is because radiation
Yeah.
gave me the mutation of God.
You're talking about the genesis of this game. So my theory of this is that I love these because they are the again, they're outsider art. And outsider art, by the way, is just like the art created by crazy people who, their brains don't work, but they have the urge to create.
No, it's Lake Ginsburg if you got into RPGs.
Yes.
Like, first thoughts, best thought, whatever it is, put it down. Can radiation give you divine protection? Yeah, let's worship radiation. The radiation god of the waste.
Asking why they would do that is like asking why questioning why someone who made the world's largest ball of yarn, like, that's not really practical for knitting things, is it? Or like, your mansion
making
a
a
popsicle
giant
stick.
sweater.
Yeah. If you're making a mansion of giant made out of popsicle sticks, you're not going to that's not going to meet zoning regulations. It's you just appreciate it for its own je ne sais quoi.
And this is why
I'm
Ross
a
can't have
man with
money.
a dream.
Because he's going to make a gallery where you just walk around on white-ass walls with, like, fucking crazy-ass RPGs plastered to everything.
But this is my virtual
You
museum.
get lost in the hallways, you start feeling dizzy, you black out.
It's like PT all over again.
But this is the audio tour of that.
Yeah.
And you wake up in a different part of the house.
Yeah, no, you're listening to this right now on the headphones as you wander the hell labyrinth of Ross's RPG.
Also known as
gallery.
Carcosa.
Opening this year.
So, just to get into the mood of the game, because we already covered character generation, and there's
Thank God.
So let's the first page right after the table of contents. I think this sets the tone of the game. Read this or die. Premise: the world of Dead Earth. By the way, Dead Earth. The D is not capitalized, but the E in Earth is. So yes, it is. The world of Dead Earth. The ideas that go into it and the thought that created it all stem from one belief. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche. Your goal as a player of the game, a reader of the story surrounding it.
You know you're in for
Your goal as a player of this game, a reader of the story surrounding it, and a believer in its truths, is to survive. Life is a game. Survival is the key, and there are no rules. Play hard. Play to win.
I just want to say, when I wrote the intro to your book, it started with Nietzsche. That was meant to be funny.
So wait,
I wanted some irony in there.
The whole
Maybe they are too.
Play
I gotta
to
give them
live,
credit.
play to win. Is this entire intro based off of a No Fear T-shirt this guy was wearing at the time?
I'd like to imagine a pirated, a bootleg Big Dog t-shirt.
Okay, I'll accept that.
But so you
Big
asked
dogs
about
only use D1000 tables.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't get into the backstory of this game, and there is one. This game was originally started and written from the copyright from 1994 to 2002. So it's an 8-year period. So they say in the near future, in 2014, the largest world war ever almost wiped out all of humans' population. A warhead somewhere in the Caribbean, was launched at Moscow. Russia responded with massive retaliation. When the U.S. saw that Russia had launched, they fired on Russia and other strategic targets. It lasted an hour. 8 billion people died, which is only 95% of the world's population. So.
Only 95.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 5%.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's the 5% is exploding. And growing
So most of the
advantages.
world is heavily irradiated.
nuclear winter. People are trying to find refuge in islands in the,
What is it with saving 5% of the world's population? That's like the number 2
What
half.
if a Clip's face cop ripped off there?
Yeah.
There's radioactive hurricanes that people are running from. That's the thing.
Of course.
Name my high school scout band.
This is this artwork, which I've shown before to Tom and Aaron, is the quality of life most characters can expect in this. Could you explain, or David, would you like to explain what you see in this?
Well,
is this a Rorschach kind of test of what?
Is she like a booth girl for the guy who sells post-apocalyptic football pads?
It's clearly a photo put onto this illustration.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm seeing survivalist padding, but I'm also seeing football padding. So
Yes.
what is she going to do? Scrimmage with the other super
This is
mutants?
page 8 in the PDF, which you can download for free.
I'm pretty
The
sure
main
that was
creating called the Raiders from last Red Market.
Okay.
By the way, David,
Just a second.
Ross, I would like to say that woman is very clearly free of mutation.
Well, external ones. She's probably the damned or
Maybe
angelic.
she's an imposter and she just encountered someone who was free of
No, she
It's
No,
not her
she's not.
fault.
She's not free of mutation.
No, she caught the football
Scroll it
fever,
back a
though.
little bit.
Yeah.
Look at her hand. The way that
Oh,
her
yeah.
wrist bends there, that is clearly not normal.
Or bad
That
art.
could be a birth defect, you
Or bad
bastard.
art.
Yeah. So anyway,
I mean, that
there-
wrist has clearly been broken
so
lots of times.
It's 9 years after that's 2023. There's two major power factions: the Power, which is the remnants of the various world governments,
like you do.
and then
I gotta
the
stop calling
Raiders.
things
The Power, yes.
Yeah. I'm doing that too.
The Raiders.
That was the first album from my band.
Also known as the Brotherhood of Freedom. They're more numerous,
Because
but
of course.
they don't have a high tech shit. However, because Japan secretly built weapons for the Americans before the apocalypse, but Japan's gone now, obviously, nuclear hellfire, they built these military warbots called the Xavier series, like Savior, but replacing the S with an X, so Xavier. They're intelligent, they have learning, and everyone's afraid of them because if you shoot them, they spew radiation. If you blow them up, they detonate with more radiation, and they might learn. Here's my favorite line. They're very dangerous for several reasons. Third, there is a slight possibility they might realize self-worth. Should that happen, they might begin to replicate themselves.
Great.
Yeah.
They're like screamers.
So I know what character Aaron's going to play.
Yeah. Well, you can't plead
Big
one.
Japanese radioactive robot.
No,
No, if
I don't
that was
care.
an option, I would have chosen that.
No, this was me.
Or Omnibus.
Every character that I create, his first action is a gun to his head because this is just no.
Well, you only if you get rolled divine protection, you don't have you have 40% chance of
Your
fail.
radiation protects you from suicide.
There's also an internet, but only the Power has it. So,
Damn Wi-Fi hotspots.
yes. And so you have to survive. And so we've gone through character creation and combat. I'm not going to learn because of reasons, but there's an adventure in the book.
Oh, Ross, take us through this adventure.
So,
Take us on a journey.
the players start out being escaped slaves. The Power had been rounding up mutants, especially strays and adventurers, in the California area, and you escape from that, and you're in this small town.
So basically, we're escaped California
Fort Col-
slaves?
Yes. And you're now in Colorado in a small town called Fort Collins.
What
And-
kind of slaves? Does it specify?
No, it just says mutants, strays, and adventurers who have been rounded up as slaves by the Power. But you've already escaped. That's before the adventure begins.
What if I don't want to
You
escape?
the adventure starts with you spending the winter in Fort Collins and raising your skills up or doing whatever, but what
I mean,
happens is you make
I
friends.
could have been the gubernatorial power person.
David, that happened before
Great
the adventure
feeling.
starts. There's a prequel before the adventure
Keep
begins.
going, David. You'll get tired eventually. Break him against your PC-ness.
But you make friends with the constable, Jack Claiborne, but unfortunately someone else in the town wants to frame him for theft and take his place, or take over his position. So you're framed along with him for stealing money from the town. And so the adventure is you basically first off, being run out of town, Jack Claiborne realizing it and saying, I can't do anything to help you. And so you have to run away from the only shelter you know. And then some bounty hunters chase you for quite a bit of time, amateur bounty hunters that you can kill and take their pitiful possessions. But then there's a badass bounty hunter who's a named character and has a description that points out how badass he is. And you spot a man who obviously does not belong in Denver. His leather jacket and jeans are clean and mended, and his beard is neatly trimmed. More than this, though, is the dangerous grace with which he flies across the ground. Even relaxed, he looks as though he's ready to lash out with deadly blows.
Headshot.
Yeah. So on, and there's another paragraph and a half of how badass he is.
So they just implanted.
And that's the guy chasing you.
So please tell us what his awesome McCool name is.
It's actually a pretty crappy one. Cameron Hensley.
Hi, Cameron's after us.
We must run from the Hensley. The Hensley will kill us all.
Do we get to meet his hero, Ferris Bueller?
I didn't read it that carefully, so I'm going to be honest. So you escape to Denver. Denver is a cesspool of filth and mutants. This is the Welcome to Denver art for the book. So
It would have been scarier if you actually put the demon horse.
Oh my god, that guy's got more teeth than the Osmond family.
God, it would have been scary if you put the demon horse from the actual.
Which is
Denver
more
airport on the
teeth. Which
front
is
of that.
hey Ross. Which is more teeth than Aaron ended up with.
yeah.
Am I right?
A large part of this campaign, and I've acted as a game master in general, is to get the characters to do what you want without making it seem as if there is no alternative. This is the advice in the book.
You're escaped slaves, but you have options.
That's
you
awesome
have no
GM
options.
advice.
You have absolutely no
Choice
options.
is an illusion. Maintain the illusion.
Did you get to the part in part one talking about bureaucracy and moot, where one of the so there's a mutation where bureaucracy, where you get the mutation or radiation called moot, but you also can give it to other characters. But moot, what it says, you can no longer make choices. Everyone around you has to vote for you to do something, or you flip a coin.
Why would you even show up?
Exactly. But with bureaucracy, I mean, that guy, that's an extra in like Eclipse phase. It's like the free will sapping exurgent virus.
And you can give it to other people?
Yes, 25% of every character who meets you has a 25% chance to become moot.
So what happens if your whole group catches that?
I know, right?
We're going to sit here and do nothing.
Oh, that's a
Until
decision.
somebody
You have to
tells
vote. You've had to flip coins. So, because nobody
That was
could
the
vote. Because
tie-breaking
voting is
mechanism.
making a
Is that,
choice.
should we do something or just sit here and die?
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
So
Coin came up
Cameron,
tails.
after you're chased out of Denver, Cameron sets an ambush for you in the forest. You jump into the river. The game master says, if the characters have any equipment or belongings you think they would be better without, especially items they have stolen or are too much for a beginning
Here's the
character,
convenient way
you
to get
can
rid of
remove
them.
them from the game expediently by burning them in the forest or losing them in the river. Yeah, he sets the forest on fire to get your characters, and then you
That's
escape
some
it.
nice armor you got there. Too bad it caught on fire. But it's a steel breastplate on fire.
Exactly. So then they go to the city of Pueblo, which is a ghost town, but Roberto's Raiders are in it, which is a gang. However, they are not a part of the Brotherhood of Freedom, a.k.a. the Raiders. So Roberto's Raiders are not part of the Raiders.
So they're bad guys.
Hi, we're the Raiders. Not those Raiders, the other Raiders.
Yeah.
No relation.
The Raiders who
different
raised the
time.
Raiders.
David, you guys
Keep telling yourself it was a different
No,
time.
no,
Roberto's Raiders trademark.
The
So the
dark
whole
days
point-
of the early 2000s. Dear God.
So the whole point of this part of the adventure is to get the mechanic, to kidnap the mechanic who was working on a truck so you can get away from Cameron and now Roberto's Raiders, who are hostile to you.
Why are they hostile to us? I mean, we
Because
have
they
no
are.
equipment anymore.
Well, no, only the equipment you think is too much for the player characters. The GM, if he allows it, you can
Dude.
do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Why are they worried about us? We have no equipment to speak of.
Except
I mean,
for the
we've
ones
got
we
the
do have.
bench spoon
Yeah, exactly.
that can only be used to spoon things.
So you drive from
in a
Pueblo-
bench way? I
Right,
don't
you
know.
drive from Pueblo to Albuquerque. And
This
then,
is one scenario?
Yeah, this is
Because
the
we've gone
adventure.
from
Well,
California to Denver to Albuquerque.
Yes.
In the same scenario.
well, remember the caval.
I haven't traveled that far in my life yet.
Oh, Caleb, it's because we've got a magical
And there's no nuclear
radiation bomb.
apocalypse or radiation to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It
apocalypse.
expedites travel.
But you go from Albuquerque to Las Vegas, and then you're attacked by slavers.
Wait. California, Denver, Albuquerque, Las Vegas?
Sounds
Yes.
to me an awful awful lot like we're
So does anything
backtracking
happen
here.
in Albuquerque?
Didn't we first
on your
escape from slavers?
Yes, from the power who is enslaved. These are independent slavers. Yeah.
My fault.
They're called
They're
pirates.
they're generic.
Even though you're in the middle of the fucking country.
Wait. So they're generic slavers.
They're pirates, is what they're called in the book. I don't
what?
know why. They're called pirates.
No, I must know why.
It doesn't say why. You're asking.
I mean, did they decide to go to the
No
pirate
reason.
casino
No
in Vegas
reason.
and raid it, and that's where they got their
But
snappy
here's the thing:
uniforms?
is, you're attacked, but then you're freed by Sonia Cullinan and.
So we have no choice in this. We're just
the
captured.
Brotherhood. They're
What
freedom
if we
fighters.
kill the pirates?
There's a group of freedom fighters who are fighting the slavers in this area, and they're not an official subset of the Brotherhood of Freedom, aka the Raiders, but they are loyal to the Raiders and uphold their beliefs. The Raiders are very exclusive, it sounds like, because there's two groups you meet, both of which are not in the Raiders.
They have a lot of farm teams out there.
Maybe one day I can graduate from
just-
being part of Pueblo's
We're just
Raiders.
double A Raiders.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to get up to the. You got to work your way up to the
after
triple
the
A.
players are rescued by these freedom fighters, they say, "Oh, you should join us. We're fighting the slavers." And it specifically says Miguel will use his 66 charisma and influence, as well as his 28 renown. Remember, you only need 25 renown to retire, to encourage them to stay. And then they get 3 months of training. And
So
that's when-
basically-
if
they
he
say-
succeeds,
yeah,
your character loses all free will.
yeah,
Again.
Because Miguel is so dreamy.
You're just like Carlos.
Okay, now out of
Perfect
all of the
Carl.
different
God,
Kool-Aids
Fear
that
the
we've run
Con all
into in this
over
thing,
again.
but
that one
that's
is one
the
I
end of
would
the
drink.
adventure is hooking up with these freedom fighters and getting training. Then you can get put on missions, and that.
Well, wait, no.
Yeah.
Gotta say it right. Refusing to hook up with the Raiders and then ending up hooking up with Carlos. Because apparently hooking up with Carlos is the win-win situation.
And also,
Because he is so dreamy.
and you have no
28
choice.
renown. I mean, that's,
Shit.
so the saga continues.
And
This
it's
campaign
at
is continued on the
6
deadEarth.
die, 6 charisma?
66. So
or
yeah, the basic
flat
mechanic
number
of the game.
66.
Yeah, 66. The basic mechanic is you roll d6 and you have to hit a target number. An average task is 2d6 or 15, but all your skills start at 2d6. So you can't do, unless you spend skill points, you can't do an average task on anything. There are 100 skills, by the way. And one thing we didn't, I kind of mentioned, you may have.
I hope the listeners love the Gatling gun of D6 dice that is part 1.
Yes, you have to roll 2d6 100 times for each character to find out if they have a natural ability or inability with each of the 100 skills. So a natural 12 gives you a natural ability, which gives you a bonus on your rolls, and a natural 2 gives you an inability on a skill. So
I cannot fire a gun, but I am amazingly
No, you can
great
still fire.
at basket weaving.
no, you can still fire a gun. It's just you. It's like you have to reroll successes or something. I'm not going to look it up. All right, there are limits to even me.
And then there's some of the mutations where you actually have to you have to compare all of your skills with.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Oh my
god. So the
Fortunately, I mutated with a basket weaving hand, so I'm great at baskets. I don't even know why I'm in this adventure.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's on the skill. I mean, it's on here, David. Do you want to look at the skills?
Yeah, I would love to look at the skills.
Damn it.
Acrobatics,
Can we
armor
play my game
penetration,
yet? There are
well, we
so
still
many fewer tables.
there are, but
Wrestling.
well, there's only really one massive table.
troubadour.
Yeah, troubadour.
Troubadour is
Oh,
a
yeah,
skill.
that skill's actually mentioned because that's the way you get renown. It's not doing the badass tasks. You have to then brag about it at the local bar.
So did someone just min-max Troubadour
Yes.
and then
Oh,
get
wait.
25 renown and then
Retire.
retire?
Yes, and send it to their website.
Okay, so I have to ask, what does Bemuse do? Because that's another one of those. Bemuse.
I'll have to look that up. But first off, I wanted to show you the cover. This is the front cover because there was a print edition of this book. This actually exists in Dead Tree format.
I know what you're looking for, Gen Con.
But
me
the
too.
back cover. I have to read the back cover like
Oh
promo
god,
text.
you would. preface
This will be the last. This will be the big thing. And then I'll look up the news. If you just picked up this book, you've probably got a few questions. One would be, what the hell is this? Others might be, another RPG? Why should I care? What makes this one different from the others? We knew you were going to have some questions, so we thought we'd try to answer some of them. deadEarth is a game of survival. The goal of most role-playing games often becomes the acquisition of equipment, items, and money. In deadEarth, the more you own, the more danger you are in. No, that has no.
That's the opposite.
Dead Earth is a skill-based game. Advancements in other role-playing games often occurs when you reach some critical amount of experience. In Dead Earth, you advance continuously, raising skills with skill points and gaining skill points by using skills in a cycle of learning.
Skills.
Every time you make a skill check, you gain a skill point. So you could just do basket weaving for 12 hours and become a god of hand-to-hand combat.
No, just troubadour. Fuck it, just troubadour constantly. No, guys, really, I'm amazing. Trust me on this. All right, have I told you how amazing I am? Shut up! You've been talking for 5 hours.
I can talk for 7 more.
Listen, World War II was a historic moment. I should know because I killed Hitler.
With this bent spoon.
Here's my favorite bullet point. Dead Earth is a realistic game. Other role-playing games are often based in fantasy or science fiction settings or deal with fanciful and mythical creatures. Although Dead Earth is set in the future, the game setting and mechanics are as brutally real as possible. Hundreds of hours of research have gone into the world of Dead Earth. Even most of the science fiction elements of this game have been researched and are based on real scientific data.
Okay, no, hold on a minute.
Hey, I called hold first. I called hold first.
I don't care, David. This is coming from the person to me right now who we had to go through the fucking character creation. Realistic science. Radiation that gives you a skill called bureaucracy. Radiation gives you bureaucracy. Science.
Actually, a contagious psychic virus that destroys free will. Anyway, David.
Still!
No, I was going to... This is realistic. You can end up with 24 tits.
24 pairs of tits.
Oh, I'm sorry. 48 tits. Real.
The omniboob.
Not the fantasy.
Yeah, no, the 50-foot rolling omniboob.
And technically, you could have more than that because there are ways
whoever it was who
gain
typed
radiations by spending skill points.
I just want to know how the person was able to type that and not have their own head explode. How many interns did they go through with exploded heads typing that whole blade?
You'll love this next bullet point then.
Oh, okay.
Dead Earth is a simple game. Other role-playing games become bogged down with dice rolling, bonuses, modifiers, and huge changes.
Fuck you!
Describing them. Dead Earth uses only 6-sided dice, occasionally percentiles.
But you have to roll a billion of them.
As you read this, I'm just imagining it in like crazily mismatched-sized fonts on the side of a wagon with like a guy with suspenders and handlebar mustaches hawking the game. Get out thousands of hours of scientific research. Cures gout. Cures the rickets.
Cures the scrofula. Yes, it's good for everything.
And a single simple difficulty table for determining success.
And all you need to do is inject this radiation directly into your eyeball. Doesn't that sound like fun?
If the game system is simple to use, more time is spent gaming and less time on mechanics.
Wrong.
Did you do an hour podcast?
Yes,
just
hour and a
this
half.
podcast where you did no actual playing?
Yeah, we just did character creation.
Character creation, which was the bottomless pit
which the hill we died on. Couldn't even get to combat. Dead Earth is a flexible game. Other role-playing games require a new book for every character you want to play, every setting you want to use, and every piece of equipment you might come across. Dead Earth has unlimited flexibility in characters.
All right, I'm going to give them that.
Yeah, you'll
D1000 table.
Multiple times.
All right, that goes off to you, sir.
Now, granted, you could start play by having water dissolve your body.
Yeah, you could be a water soluble character.
Yeah.
But you can drink water.
Drinking water is specifically allowable, but you take damage if you touch water.
You can drink it, but you spill it, you're fucking dead.
No, you just take damage, but
you're still touching it if you drink, and never mind.
You spill it, you're fucking dead.
Never mind.
Depending on
I knew we shouldn't have made our homunculus out of antacid.
Or one of my personal favorites was, for the next D6 days, you go on a killing rampage, killing anyone you happen across. At the end of the D6 days, you kill yourself.
I really liked how you guys couldn't remember anything that happened yesterday, but you could remember shit that happened 2 days ago. I think that would actually be like a really fun game.
I know!
Because like, you'd go to sleep, and then everything would be in media res. You'd wake up the next day and be like, no, you're on Mars!
What?
How did that happen?
Just Groundhog's Day all over.
I think that would be hilarious if you got one person in the group who remembers what happened the day previous. Wake up, well, this is nice. What happened yesterday? You guys killed a hobo and ate him. Oh, that's going to suck tomorrow. It's a good thing we don't remember that today.
Yes. But to be fair, that's the thing, that D1000 table has a lot of just tons of game-breaking character things, but also tons of like batshit insane gameable ideas. I think my favorite is Blood Bank. If you bleed unlimited blood.
And it doesn't cause you any damage.
Doesn't cause you any damage. You defeat the laws of thermodynamics. Yes! So I propose finding mutants with that trait and making engines based on them.
You're just a sprinkler.
You're just not just a sprinkler. You can turn
No,
turbine.
fuck that. That's your interrogation tactic.
Yeah.
You lock a door, cut yourself.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
We got all day.
But you will drown in me.
deadEarth has unlimited flexibility to characters, equipment, and settings, depending only on the imagination of the players and the massive backing of the website. Next bullet point. Lots of free stuff. Other role-playing games require you to buy mini books, and they offer you nothing extra. There are hundreds of
We
resources.
realize you're never going to buy anything from us again after you read this.
There are hundreds of resources on the deadEarth website, and all of them completely free. And then finally, you can become a permanent part of deadEarth. deadEarth is the only role-playing game where permanently incorporate your characters into the game once they reach legendary status.
Now the thing is, I wonder how would you go about proving it?
Yeah, what's the vetting process for this?
That's not described. And
Is the website still up? Because
no.
I'm making the troubadour that just brags about how awesome it is and becomes legend.
It was 2000, so I'm sure it's defunct. Or
yeah,
on the web
I got
archive
these
by now.
off.
probably
This is
still
mirrored on
Is there a
Scribe.
GeoCities site out there?
No, they're mirrored on Scribed. I'll put a link in the show notes to where you guys. Now, let me look up those skills, and then we can.
No, I think that we should all find some way to make a character that gets legendary that has the craziest shit on him.
I started
like,
this when we started talking. I almost filled one side of the post note with kill
Bemuse.
me.
Okay, so here's the last thing.
So-
Just to give you a sample of the skills. Bemuse. Talk someone into a stupor. Basically stun them by saying something completely ridiculous. This action will cost you 5 moves regardless of whether it works. The victim will roll their reason to fend you off. If you are not successful, they will take 2d6 stun damage.
So basically, you Lewis Black if it wasn't for that horse.
Yes.
I would have never gotten through college.
Or
I am the
imagine
keeper
it
of the cheese, and you are made of chocolate. All right, guys, we've got 5 minutes. Run, guys. Ah, damn it.
Now, clearly, you're just reading entries from the D1000 table, like physical therapy, your favorite move, skin cancer. That's a radiation you can. Well, that's actually a good one you can get. Armageddon.
Wait, skin cancer is in there?
Yes.
What does
Deadly
Armageddon?
skin cancer is
Dead-
in there with like.
You develop advanced skin cancer on a random body part each month. Roll against the average odds. Determine if the cancer is spread to an adjacent body part. D6 minus D6 to running for each body part with skin cancer. That's it.
Fucking depressing.
Actually, there's also I remember
What's the Armageddon?
also not how skin cancer
there was also
works,
one
but-
I think there was also one in D6 hours you will explode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then special rules. If anyone saw your gore, they'd have to roll to not vomit. And there's a sympathetic vomiting one where if someone vomits, you vomit as well.
Well, I think it might be important too.
So
since
wait
Caleb
a
hasn't
minute. On
listened
the
to the last
D6 exploding one,
Yeah.
is there a way that you can survive?
No, you just die. You
Okay.
can't. There's a decapitation one too.
Talk about war soon.
But yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough.
I'm feeling pretty
Well,
good. Whoops, my head fell off.
Just
Yeah.
the last quick one, because I know when Caleb's going to get to the rest of the recording, he probably won't, just because this is terrible. But I do want to bring up the second character that I did make after I abandoned clone of Bear Guy. So
Throg. I think we named
Throg.
Throg. Yeah.
Throg.
Well, then he would also be named Throg.
Well, the
Names are a mutation.
But essentially, the guy that I got ended up with 17 different mutations just because he had 15 before, but he had got 2.
some
because
mutations
of
will
this.
give you, some radiations will give you more radiation manipulations.
And I'll read off a quick sense of a list of what these are. Ross can remind me what they do if I've forgotten. But
Don't need all.
Then I
of
will
them.
tell you what I've named this
But
character.
the readers have already heard this.
Yeah, the listeners have already
this,
listened to
This is for
Yeah.
well. This is just a quick.
We could do this off the mics.
Yeah.
Or never.
Yeah.
That would
Okay. Well,
be-
I'll go for the quick one. Essentially, he got so many things of radiation that it left him so crippled. He can barely move. He's old. He's 57, but it looks like he's been aged to 108. And he has psychic abilities, and also and I did manage to roll 666, so I got the damned. So,
You can spend skill points to blow people up. Yeah.
and he has 1,320
Exactly.
skill points. So, and an earthly. So essentially, we have this living avatar of death that they roll out. He points to and will blow him up. And also, I have a life bond with Tom's character, so I can fight for him if he ever dies. I've chosen to call this character Bergman.
Nice.
So, first innate uselessness.
I named myself Throg because I'm a giant frog person.
Yeah, the frog mutations, which are not explained in the rules, by the way.
Oh no, I heard that much.
Yeah.
I've listened to it,
Okay.
as have the listeners.
All right.
Who listened to part one.
That's
so
all
anyway,
we have to say about this.
But
piece
speaking of
shit.
other
Drive your cars into trees.
yes,
Seek the sweet release of death.
but speaking of other
Fair
insane and self mutilating performances for art, we should talk about Roar.
Everyone should go see Roar.
Yes,
God
yes.
fucking damn it!
So Roar is a movie that exists.
How long did it take to make, Ross?
11 years.
Are we going to do like Boyhood?
Yeah.
11
years.
So in Roar is supposed to be like a Swiss Family Robinson.
Those lions age in real time.
Thank
You
you.
can see them grow up before your eyes. It's heartwarming.
Well,
Is it?
I just have to say, I liked it because I thought, what
We
happens
have-
if you have a lot of money, like Tippi Hedren did? She decided to take Crazy Cat Lady to the extreme level.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
think
didn't
she's
help
our
her husband.
undisputed crazy cat lady queen of the universe.
Well, it didn't help
so
her
yeah, so
husband
they
was
shot
also-
It has to be at this point.
They shot a Swiss Family Robinson type story where families coming to visit this guy at the wildlife sanctuary in Africa. The gimmick being that they use lots of live, dangerous big cats and elephants.
Not just lions. Though there
That's
are
it, big cats, yeah.
a shit ton of lions. There's
Tigers.
leopards, tigers,
That
panthers.
are untrained.
Yeah.
And
Cheetahs. Yeah, cheetahs.
They grew the people grew up around or they raised the tigers and lions around them, so they wouldn't just see them. They didn't see humans as food, but they did see them as cat toys. And so there were 70 major injuries on set.
Well, first of all, like I said, this hand is from playing with my one house cat kitten.
yes,
I have scars on it.
yeah.
And this was a house
Someone
cat
was
kitten.
almost scalped.
Which you can
multiple
see on
Which
the
they
screen.
leave in the film.
Well, that's
Yeah, there's,
And I have to point out,
shot for a movie
And
like
even the
this.
blood that you see on the humans during this production, it's all real.
well, and I got to say, he turns into the villain of the movie because after he gets his scalp ripped off and sewn back on, he kind of goes, "No, we got to thin the herd."
Well, those
here."
are the visitors who show up and are like, "You gotta tone this down. This is a little crazy." And then
And then they're then attacked by tigers in the water.
yes.
by the way, do you know what tigers think of boats?
The boat sinking scenes are the best.
No, that was made even better because we had Dan watching with us as well.
I
So-
fits, I
Yeah,
sits.
it was constantly the meme of you see this tiger just kind of looking around as the boat's sinking, mild concern on its face. And you're right, Dan just saying it, constantly repeating, "If it fits, I sits."
So the whole movie is just you can't not watch it if it's already. I mean, it's riveting.
It's a
Because
everyone,
every human on the camera is fucking terrified. If they're-
That's my favorite part of the film.
Yeah.
Just the
but they're
real
still trying
fear.
to act.
Yeah, the real fear in their eyes and the refusal to break character. It'd be like watching like Romeo and Juliet if like in the balcony scene, Juliet was trying to pretend that like she didn't know Romeo was down there and Romeo was a man-eating lion and she was not allowed to break character. So like perfect line delivery. Just
Not
like this
quite.
utter terror in the eyes.
Not quite. If Romeo was the lion down below, and if Mercutio was a tiger who was slowly creeping up behind her, and she knew Mercutio was there.
There are more cats than there are.
And
entire
also,
parts.
And
of
God damn
humans
it,
in
that
the film.
elephant gave no fucks.
Yeah, there was
more cats than sense.
In fact, because I love the beginning of the movie. They have the opening credits, and they show because we gave the cats co-writing and directing credits because they decided because they were acting on their own. They said,
Yeah, you can tell huge sections of the plot are just the cat did this, so this is what we're doing.
yeah,
Because they can
Cats,
kill us.
the cats are method actors.
they cannot help but be method actors.
This is
It just seems like there's like blood is streaming from his face, and he's just like, "Oh, she's a little frisky today." Please show no weakness.
Yes.
Which, and I have to also point out too that the main character, I think, was his name Noah or Noel, or something, but he was pretty much. I always consider him the true villain of this, despite what David was saying, and also the people who are hunting the tigers, because every time he's trying to go meet his family and then come back, he is just stealing vehicles left and right.
He GTA's the shit
left and right from locals, because one of the
Let me borrow your bicycle.
Well, when the boat is sunk by the tigers, who he just lets on, they manage to climb up a cliffside from a local tribe, and the tigers are still following them. They wander into the village, they scare the people off, and they just take the bikes. Not a thank you, not any other, can we borrow this, Kate? Nope, mine! Fuck it!
Yep. Do you know, does anybody know who the guy who played his friend?
The local
the local guy.
Tebow, I think his name is.
Does anybody know how he was involved? Because I could be projecting, but I feel like he did it. But I feel like he was probably the most sane guy on set.
No, he was the one who looked terrible.
But it could be just his lines, but something in his eyes, just in addition, the main guy who was just nightmarishly insane. He was insane. Yeah. But I feel like the guy playing the Fred character, Matibo, was just. I caught something in his eye that constantly said white people are fucking crazy. Just I feel like at every point it was both fear and bemusement how anyone could be this insane.
And also, what I don't get is his family's coming to visit.
That's actually his real name. His full name is Yelo Mativo.
He has to know this is insane.
Well, what I can't is the fact that his family's coming to visit him and they don't know what he gets up to. They don't know that his house is basically a
the idiot ball was held by many because they don't see the massive pride of lions, the tigers, the jaguars, the omais. They don't see any of that. And Tippi Hedren decides early on, this place feels like it needs to breathe a little. Let me open up the windows. And so she goes through the house, opens up all the windows. And that's when all the cats come in and start messing up.
By the way, if you ever want to see Melanie Griffith get mauled by a lion,
absolutely, yeah. I think
if you have that very specific fetish,
I'm pretty sure this was her first film credit too. So
your day has come.
This is the IMDb trivia section lists a lot of the maulings that happen in this, so you can find out the medical history.
And by the way, Melanie Griffith looks a lot different in this than she does in some of the other things because she had to have reconstructive surgery on her face. Tippi Hedren managed to break her leg, not playing with the big cats, which is surprising, but when the elephant lifted her in the air.
Which, by the way, that elephant it destroys a boat.
Oh, yeah, and they use everything. When it's not fear, it's real agony. Just real agony in their faces they don't break character. You gotta give it to that.
And I do have to contest the point that
they were committed to making it, and they didn't want it to do this shit again. As bad as it was, oh god, I can't do take two. Thank God Kubrick is a director.
Jesus, no.
Yeah.
And I do have to contest the point that Mativo was the only sane character because I think I got my scalp ripped off, and we need to thin the herd.
Yeah.
Let me get a gun. Let me get a big gun with lots of bullets. I'm going to stuff my pockets with as many bullets as I can.
And then I'll shoot the cute kitties so we can hate
Well, no, I also love that the fact that the evil people were on a nice little ranch that had all the herbivores on it. So the ones that aren't going to attack
I surround myself by things that won't eat me.
Yeah.
Weird. I mean, you don't care about those big cats are so innocent and pure. They need our help. And we're driving them off their land. I mean,
all right. Here's the thing. I feel like there's a missing demographic here. Yeah. So I feel like there's an unmet market need that we could fit. Okay. So there's acting schools, right?
Yeah.
What if you had the acting school? The Navy SEALs is the military group. What if you're just our actors will never break character?
You want to know how we can keep them from breaking character?
After 4 years at Lion University. You could do anything to them. They will remain.
No, I'm sure you can do that. You can just go to Dubai and get some of those rich assholes who have big cats.
Well, the only thing that I can see as being a downside to that is that they would never be able to work for MGM because the second that the logo goes off, they're going to have
then they'll never get get through the third year. You have to just deaden all emotional response.
Yeah, by the time you're done, you're not human anymore.
This is sort of unrelated.
You
but
are a cipher, which they fill with parts.
Baron Rick von Kharkov began life as a panther.
Then he went to acting school.
I think the thing is, you brought up a good point. I've been thinking about this lately. Is like actors' education these days. It must be like totally different than what you would think now, because how many actors these days have to act in front of a fucking green screen, and that's it? Like, you have to be a hell of an actor now, because like James Spader was on set for Age of Ultron, and his character is like, Ultron's like 8 feet tall, so they had 2 tennis balls plugged above his head, and it's like, look at his fuzzy balls. Like, that's
the line of the day right there, Rob.
Look at James Spader's fuzzy balls.
Yeah, and that's what the actors have to do to match the sightlines for the CGI. And so, like, this could help fill that void. If you can act in front of a line, you can act in front of a green screen.
But that's the thing. Guillermo del Toro doesn't want that. He wants it authentic. So if you want to put someone like in an agonizing flesh mechanical automaton that rends their bones and causes them to bleed, you get an actor from Lyon University, because he won't break. He is suffered.
But be careful. Be careful.
It's just another day at work.
Well, come on. Be careful, because when your regular everyday actors see them, it's kind of like,
fuck.
It's like, my God.
They're hard. They can run a 4.140.
Yeah.
Got a 1,000-yard stare.
Today, on Inside the Actors Studio, we're going to be sitting with the lead lion. Robbie, tell us what you...
Oh, Togar's in the Odyssey.
Togar.
That rebel.
Oh, yeah, and then there was the one that was perpetually covered in blood.
That was Togar.
That was Togar. The rogue.
Yeah, they actually
love the idea that there's got to be some...
Jason's the lion character.
Oh, that's definitely Jason.
There's got to be someone on the set whose entire job is to spray him down with blood between takes.
I'm pretty sure it was his job as he ate and consumed animals.
Yeah, they probably just... once they were done eating, they probably just photographed him really closely. Or gave him something really bloody to eat, and then got on with photography. So.
Well, no, if you actually listen to the dialogue,
the scene where they hilariously break into the house for the first time, carrying like huge hanks of zebra meat, and they just spread blood all over the fucking set like it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and like the family's like whackety smackety Benny Hill from room to room, and like every room looks like a fucking murder scene. Like there's just blood dripping from the bottom.
That's the Resident Evil Night of the Living Dead part of the movie, where it's Night of the Living Day of the Living Lion. Like, you're putting these flimsy doors and walls,
but the music is still like.
No, I rewatched it, and it's actually kind of like creepy intense.
All right.
Well, at that
maybe I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it was. I think it's hilarious, but also seeing in the different context of a group, because we saw it with you and we saw it with you guys, but then Ross and I showed it over to Sean Ann and Bill and Melissa. Yeah. And Melissa's face the entire time is just abject horror. She's sitting there going like, "Oh my!" Looking at Noel, the main guy, saying like, he has something. I can't identify what.
Psychosis with delusions.
Yeah, psychosis with delusions. She's just trying to diagnose him and his family the entire movie. Yeah. So, and of course, while Bill's next to her, just watching with abject glee.
So, you could still frame any film in there and then cut to a news thing and like have somebody say, "He was always a loner." The narrative has made itself. The guy's hair is just always all over the place.
Yeah, he's always got the crazy beard and fro. But...
a little like Bob Ross that went too far.
Dude, this guy loves cats.
Here's a happy little lion.
Happy little lion. Happy little lion. That'll be our secret.
So if you tell anyone, I will cut you.
So apropos of nothing, Tippi Hedren famously disliked the director Alfred Hitchcock, and she thought that
for good reasons. Yeah.
But pretty much everybody at the time, when she was saying no, Hitch is crazy, responded with, "Well, I've never had any problems with him. He seems a little intense at times, but that's the mark of a perfectionist director." She went from Hitch to Noel Marshall, who was her husband at the time,
They got divorced after the movie was done.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
But
less than a year.
I just have to say, it's Hitch. He's crazy. Marshall. He's throwing big cats at me. He's fine. I think that Tippi Hedren probably had a little bit of damage there herself.
You think?
More than a little.
No, she and I mean, to be fair, I mean, she didn't get killed in the movie, and she actually still runs a big cat sanctuary. But even now,
She does.
She's like, yeah, no, we were fucking crazy back then. Like, we would not.
How much
we should
cocaine
not-
was fueling here?
Apparently, like they were. Apparently, the roar was important in the animal conservation movement because they were the goofus for the entire how to keep big cats sanctuary. Here's what not to do. All these things we're doing, don't ever fucking do them again. You know.
Yeah, and
so
I mean,
apparently
one
they
of the
quite-
big ones is you do not mix male lions, because in the wild, they will kill each other. I mean, that's basically the only purpose they have is, nope, this is my pride. Hi, another male. Kill.
Yeah.
That's all the males do. They lie around all day until another male comes in their territory, and then it's go time. They're not lazy, they're just resting up. And what do they do in this movie? So we've got all of these lions, about 50-50 on the male-female ratio. We're just going to put them all together into one big pride. Nothing bad's going to happen.
You're supposed to separate one out and have him live with singing meerkats and warthogs? I believe that's
Yes,
how
I
it
think
works.
that's traditional.
It's been a while since
That's-
biology
yeah,
class.
That's just
but
tradition.
That was first came up in Japan.
Thanks,
the
public
Americans
education.
ripped it off. Yeah, the animation joke. But yeah,
What?
I think it's. I mean, but that's the thing is these people weren't forced to do it. Like the kids, you could argue, but everyone else was an adult. They had
Can
free
and
will.
will argue.
Yeah,
It's clearly child abuse.
yeah, yeah.
I also think Tippi Hedren got the birds thrown out of her too young and got some sort of psychosexual trauma out of it.
Oh yeah,
She's got to repeat animal accosting just to feel anything anymore.
But yeah, they had to choose. To
Eventually,
do this, yeah.
she hung out with a snake guy after Hitchcock. That lost his luster. Then it was wild dogs.
Working your way
Yeah,
up
you're
to
working
cat.
your way up to
to
lions. Just
But that's the thing is they're trying to do this for not only art but to save the animals. Like the proceeds of this movie were going to help pay for their sanctuary. So I mean, they spent $17 million that they could have just spent on fucking the animal sanctuary, but no, they spent it to raise awareness, and that's I mean, it's an interesting thing because there's so many of these activist types out there that think raising awareness is the end goal. I'll do whatever crazy fucking thing I can. I'll live in a giant redwood tree for a year. That will raise awareness. That will save the day somehow. It's like in deadEarth. You just have to get your renown up, and you'll be fine.
Which is sad because now in the information age, we actually have the better way of raising money for or awareness for that. It's these big cat sanctuaries posting videos. Hey, do these cats like pumpkins? Yeah, they do. Can you save us? Can you spare us a few dollars and just or give us more views so we can get advertising revenue?
well, in the first 5 minutes, I saw this movie before. It's called Grizzly Man, and I knew how it was going to end then too. And I'm just amazed they survived.
Yeah.
Any of them at all survived.
Well, they had $17 million to spend to sort of cover that, for hospital bills, new crew members, tranquilizers.
So many new crew members.
Yeah, they went through quite a few.
I do have to say, this, to me, it seems like this is where GoFundMe came from. Just, hey, do you like this video of cats? Give us some more money and you can see more big kitties. You'll want to see the big kitties.
I think GoFundMe was made for con artists and criminals.
And I would donate the shit out of any program when put on legit gladiatorial games to save big cats.
Amuse me.
All proceeds go to saving big cats. What we'll give you for your donation is throwing a human in with a big cat and seeing what happens. That's
Romans had ideas. They signed a waiver.
They existed for thousands of years. They had to figure something out.
Yeah.
Well, there are Darwin Award winners that just come to mind. I mean, there was this one guy, actually two guys, a couple of years back, during the Year of the Tiger, decided to go into a zoo where there was a single tiger, just one, and throw garlands of flowers around its neck. They didn't tell the tiger they were doing this, and he kind of went off script and reacted the way a tiger would. He went tiger. and clawed the first time.
Tigers are like Jimmy Fallon, always breaking character.
And then,
Fuck you, Jimmy Fallon.
second guy tries to save his buddy
Tigers are better than Jimmy Fallon.
by punching said tiger in the face, and then the guy got mauled. So both men died. And I'm just thinking quietly to myself, it truly is a miracle, because nobody died on the set of Roar.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a case of two guys walking up to a single tiger with flowers. No. There were lions all over the place. There were at least 4 tigers. There were jaguars. There were panthers. I think we even saw an ocelot in there briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. This thing was a Darwin Award waiting to happen, and somehow
it's a
didn't.
miracle
But
that it did.
that's actually why it took 11 years to make. Is because they didn't They didn't film it for 11 years. They took like 6 or 7 years just to raise these animals. So they thought of people as part of their pride. They clearly didn't see them as threats. They were just playing with them. It's just, the muscle on a tiger playfully batting at you is going to fucking draw blood and break bones.
Once again, little Sasha, my kitten,
Yes.
draws blood when she bats at me.
Yeah.
And she's that big.
Yes.
And I know that there were a couple of unscheduled breaks over the course of the filming. Poor Noel Marshall ended up getting badly clawed at one point in time. And
Multiple times.
Okay, let's ditch poor from there.
Yeah.
He chose this.
Yeah.
He did. He's the opposite.
That
of the
poor
guy from
Buddhist
ASL.
monk lit himself on fire. Okay, well, there's a lot of prep time for lighting yourself on fire. He knew what he was doing. Like,
He
All right.
can't.
I stand corrected.
He's
but
not like the Deus Ex guy. He did ask for this.
suffering Noel Marshall, who was just doing this for his art, ended up having to take
And
time
for
off for
animals.
hospitalization
Yeah.
because the kitties who playfully batted at him wounded him badly enough that he couldn't be filmed.
Right.
So if you look
that-
at the movie and you notice that his beard and his hair keep getting longer and longer and longer as it goes on, that's because of the hospitalization.
The second time I watched
And not
it,
an eye for continuity. Good job, movie.
the second time I watched it, the first time you watch a movie, you don't notice the continuity.
You're too
Yeah.
blown away by the spectacle.
Exactly, but the second time, like, oh, that bandage on his hand isn't supposed to happen yet. Oh, they cut this out of order. Oh, continuity errors. But does it really matter? Again, it's like Dead Earth. You don't ask. Well, you don't point out continuity errors. And
by the way,
I submit that they did put it in order. It's just that it healed in between, and now he's got a new wound in the same place.
But yes, it made me realize that it was actually almost possible to almost start with 25 renown. Because there are some mutations that give you renown.
we're back?
Yeah.
Fuck no! I will throw the microphone against the wall!
Oh, no.
I'm leaving.
Bye, Chaos.
Jesus. It's like Ouroboros.
Yeah, we were almost. There was light at the end of the tunnel. Why did you bring back?
There is no peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, RPPR After Hours. It
There were
exists to
numerous
torment
things for cross mutations for big animals or for animals and
That they never show.
that they never showed. Yeah. So
Well, they did show
no-
a baby liger in Roar.
Yeah.
I mean, early on, he said, "Oh, is that a Tygon or is that a liger?"
Oh, we're back at Roar. Wow. it's
Okay,
just
fine.
like-
We're good. Just
All right.
stay on target.
Stay on Roar. Yeah, that train wreck.
Yeah, we want to look at the train
Artistic
wreck that we
effort.
can laugh at versus the train wreck that was obviously about to give us a tumor.
Okay, so I brought this up earlier. I don't know if I recorded or not. Like, between the two fucked up train wrecks that we're talking about in this episode, Dead Earth and Roar, you're, like, more horrified by Dead Earth than Roar, where dozens of people were severely injured and their lives were
Yeah, and dude, don't deny it. I saw your reaction.
like, your visceral reaction is like, if you had to strike one thing from the Earth, it would be Dead Earth and not fucking Roar.
Well, no, Dead Earth because
Well, some good can come out of Roar.
Well, and Aurora, at least, I'll say, its underlying principle was conservation, and it was trying to do something good. I will at least give it that, despite the fact that it turned into, again, the most entertaining near Darwin Award I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And, their goals are at least somewhat noble. As I look at Dead Earth,
we're back to that.
Well, we're
I'm
asking.
making-
Okay, so the question is, what you would rather be stricken from history, Dead Earth or Roar? But
the reason I looked at Dead Earth is because, and I've mentioned this before, but I still feel strongly that this is a representation of all the really, really terrible regressive things that happened when growing up that, you know what, I want to forget about. I felt I've moved past it. I don't want to look at it again. I don't want to see the characters that these guys were carving into their desks during middle school because it just sucks.
Actually, I would need to know the age of the guys that wrote this at the time.
All I have is their names. They did it over an 8-year period.
Yeah, Aaron may be totally wrong. They may be like adults that thoroughly thought about this.
They printed a book, so they weren't.
I don't think they did it like out of ill will.
No, it will. It's just
you got to say when you write 1,000-point table,
yeah,
you are earnest, if nothing else.
No, you're going.
Good point.
You had it. This is one of those.
It's not a troll.
No, this is one, and you're right because we discussed this on the way back, and I have to look at this as at the characters, and like you were saying for Raven McCracken and Cinnabar. You see these characters and realize what we're doing now and saying, well, you know, there for the grace of God go I. That could have been easily us, but we kind of grew out of it and realized it. And this...
Have we really?
No.
Have we really?
Well, that's the thing, is like the thing about deadEarth is that there's so many of those entries that are just game-breaking radiations that are just, you know, things that, like, again, the free will. You lose free will as a character. Like, anyone with just an iota of game design talent would realize, no, that's a really fucking stupid thing to add. Or making you roll 2d6 100 times for a minor game benefit or penalty.
Or the one that you actually switch skills with the person.
Yeah, there are ones where you switch skills. Like, the ones you've actually spent time to choose, you actually have to get someone else. Yeah. But anyways, so it's kind of an alien mindset, and I'm sort of fascinated by it. But I think the world is a better place than both those. If nothing else, to show like this is the goofus of game design and filmmaking and animal conservation.
No, I want Roar in the world because it's the only thrill I will get in the modern day, like going to the Coliseum.
It is the closest,
and no one actually dies, so I don't have to feel guilty laughing and eating grapes as the Christians get consumed.
This is a better show than anything Caligula ever saw. Like,
definitely.
Yeah,
I just feel like I need a slave boy with a palm frond, fanning me as I.
No, come on, that'd be great. That'd be a great Caligula thing. You're like, yes, I want you to throw the prisoner in with the lions, but.
We kidnapped the father, and we're having the family come visit him in the lion pit. They have no idea. Delightful.
Throw the Christians into the lions, but instead of fighting, could they play house?
Yes, we've trained the lions to toy with their food. It should be quite an afternoon of diversion.
Oh God! I went back to that.
The lions fest. We fed all the lions.
God, what was the name of that bot in Futurama?
Hedonism bot.
Like, Hedonism bot has to put on Roar again in the game somewhere. So Tom, again, deadEarth is just a train wreck.
And we're back.
Oh, I just say,
I'm just leaning on this thing.
But we're comparing. Yeah, I don't say like the character I made. I could see myself playing, but then I can think, but why? But then I think, but why would it not bother? Because all I have to do is step into a mild radiation area, and you explode.
Yeah. There is a 72-page thread on RPG.net about deadEarth, and people have excited. Yeah, we played it for like half an hour. We all died and we gave up. So we died in the first fight because characters
that was the right choice.
But it's realistic.
There were several posts to the effect of like, "Oh my God, other people have heard of this." I saw this at a gaming con in Wisconsin once, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I bought it for some stupid reason, but I had no idea it escaped to the larger world. But David.
Well,
realism.
Yeah.
I like Roar better of the two.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Roar is definitely more entertaining.
And I got a lot of entertainment value out of it, just kind of looking at how it has shaped the lives of the people who were in it.
It would. It'd be like
for the worst.
Horribly Scarred is shaped.
That's true.
I was going to point out that part of the reason why Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas stayed married to as long as they did is because they always tried to stay on set with each other. And because of her experiences with Roar, I think...
she could handle Antonio Banderas.
No, I was going to say she got to where she was able to handle other animals, less dangerous animals. In both of the Zorro movies, She is either credited or uncredited, but she was the animal wrangler. She handled all of the horses on set. She made sure that they behaved themselves and were where they needed to be.
She also had a personal attack lion that would corner Antonio Banderas if he ever disagreed with her in an argument. That's my headcanon. Headcanon. So yeah,
his favorite food is scalps.
She saved that lion.
So yeah, we movie like where we had to talk about, and deadEarth is, again, all the PDFs are available for free online, so you can go on, you can read all about it, see the artwork, and just see how utterly fucked up.
But then again, just imagine your life if you paid money for this.
Oh my god! I mean, if I saw a print thing at like the used thing in metagames, I'd be tempted to buy it just as a maybe
as a trophy,
as a cross. Like if a good game design, if Kenneth Hyde went rabbit and started attacking people, I could probably hold the copy up and ward him off. Like, the design, it burns!
And the artwork burns!
Yeah. Or a good artist.
Quote of the night.
Yeah.
Kenneth and I went rabbit.
Now that is a preparedness skill of 10
That's
right
my
there.
next game. Kenneth Hyde has gone rabbit.
That could be our game design.
Apologies to Kenneth Hyde.
Game Designers Workshop, episode 8, you know. So yeah, but yeah, any final thoughts, Caleb?
Are we done?
All right.
Is it over?
It is over.
RPPR After Hours. Tormenting Caleb since, what year is it?
Yeah. The year of 2015. All right, this has been episode 4. Omniboob, deadEarth and Roar. This is
Omniboob.